course, what do I know? Haphazard happenstance, upside down and backwards. I'm telling you right now, it's Saturday night, all right? It's Saturday night. And hang on, let me start by emptying the goddamn jar. Hold on, I can get rid of that. Watch this. Boom. You're out, baby. What you thinking? You got something for me? You ain't got nothing. All right. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night to all of you fellow extras that are out there. I have no idea where you're partaking from across the planet, but I will tell you that we don't have enough time. It's a Saturday night, and we don't have enough time for the entire show. We don't. I don't have enough whiskey. There's not enough hours in the day. We would be very close to here in Los Angeles time, it clicking over to midnight and becoming Sunday. Yeah, so then that would just mean we have to stop no matter what. Tomasz is checking in with my general first thing. Hello, Tomasz. Thank you for guarding the border on the eastern front of the bottom of the glass nation. So, there's so much stuff. I don't think I should even do the show. I think what I should do is just put it all in one big fucking email and email everybody and just let it go. That's what should happen. That's what should happen because I can't do it. I can't. There's just no way to say it all. In fact, the only thing over here, I have a monitor, a separate monitor over here. So I have Allie and Liz between the sheets on their very own monitor. I bought them their own bed. You know, it was just we were too cramped over here. So we have a new monitor, or new to me. It's an old piece of shit TV, but it's new to me, new to the program. And that's a new bed for Allie and Liz between the sheets. And it says today, Saturday, August 20th, is Marshall Whitfield's birthday. Marshall Whitfield is an extra. He's a member. He's one of you guys. So if you see Marshall kicking around here, make sure you tell him happy birthday. It doesn't say how old he is. I'm going to assume he's 109. That seems like a good number to me. So Marshall Whitfield, thank you for tuning in at 109 years old. We feel very honored that you've been around for over a century and you choose to hang out with us. So thank you for that. All right. So there's more stuff. There's just more stuff. I don't know where to begin. I'm a little lost. I got to tell you, what do we have in the jar? Do you guys see what's in the jar right now? These little peaches. Those are Mrs. Forwatton's lovely ass-shaped peaches. You see those? Do you know we always have a $2 whore? We have the $2 whore, the $1.55 whore, the $2 whore, and it started with Two Bear. Two Bear and his $2 Two Bear. Just the whorish things he does. Two Bear really set the standard for all of the whorishness that goes on in that jar. And we've had Beautiful Disaster, we've had Gen X Mom, and Low Torque and Lion. Everyone's taking their turn at being, $2 whore. Well, I want to show you real quick tonight's $2 whore. And this is important just to get it out of the way because you guys will recognize this. Yeah, it's my hat, my Denver Broncos hat. And that's important. Why? Every time you see the $2 whore thing go in there, it's going to be this. This is what it's going to be. And why? I have a confession to make, and it's a perfectly legitimate confession for a creepy old guy of my stature, and so you guys will understand this. But the reason that big orange Denver Bronco Dion, let's face it, that is as close as I'm ever going to get to giving Mrs. Forwatton the D. So that's it. She can't stop me unless she hangs up and files a complaint with the FCC. What you're going to see tonight in the big Roman orgy that turns out to be this jar is going to be Mrs. Forwatton's lovely ass-shaped peaches as always. And in yours truly, the general, Gen X Dad, giving her the big D. Well, that's all you get. Now, for you straight people, and just the regulars, that's hats and peaches. For the weirdos and perverts in the group, that's D and asses. Shaped peach, just a D in it. You get it. So just whatever side of the fence you're on, you can all participate. There's a little something here for everybody. Is there not? Didn't we just create an environment with the same thing in two meanings so everybody can play along at home? Glad you're coming with me on that. Okay, so sorry. It's too early to do this. All right, you know what? We need to start this off right. I haven't even got into it yet. I haven't even got to where I see who's here. I know the usual suspects are pouring in left and right. I know I've missed it. But we're going to have to start with a drink. Don't leave me hanging. Don't. Double Earl. Lion, you're bringing some personal conversations into this. You sure you want to do that, big boy? Jay Mayhew, look at that. Look at Jay Mayhew and Lionheart. Couldn't wait to drop the D. Dropping the D on Mrs. Ford's ass shaped peaches. All right, I'm not drinking alone. There you guys go. Jake's in. Mary Mathis here. Deepak, Disney Mama, Ricky Fat Boy, the man they call Jay, Ashley Beth Crawford. I can't even keep up. Big Rig Gaming, Wiesenoak. Dawson's in. Tomash. I got to stop there. I'm reading it. I'm reading it, you guys. My eyes and my brain work faster than my mouth, and that's an amazing thing because the gift of gab is something I do have. Thank you guys for not letting me drink alone. Oh. All right. Here we go. So, yeah, we had to start right there. You guys know there's so much going on. I wrote notes. I have a complete full page of lies. I do. No. So we'll get to those in a moment. But the thing you guys are most interested in, I know that not everybody tuned in tonight for me. I'm fully aware. All right. I understand that. So let's take a quick peek. Hopefully the door is shut. That's why I left it. Where is it? Let's take a quick pick over here. Here's where we're going to end up. You guys are waiting for it. Yeah, this is the bathroom. This is where the kid is going to get his buzz cut. And around 6:30, he'll be in here. He's doing some stuff right now. He's got to go in there and get set up. He bought a brand new shearing equipment. Top of the line, state of the art for $19.95 at Walgreens. Yeah, it's going to be done up right. Gen X Mom is going to do the cutting, and you and we're going to watch. Well, I'm going to narrate, but that's where we're headed. We got it all set up. We ran a big old deal. Now, you guys are asking about the internet. And that's why it's the I Hate Spectrum show, because it's partially Spectrum, and it's partially this new system that I got here. I want to show you something. This Deco by TP-Link. Now, I did as much homework as I could. I was very confident in what I was buying so that we could throw out all the links of shit and do something good for you fine folks back there in radio and TV land. And then the fucking book is this big. This is the goddamn owner's manual. Hook it up, start it up, quick reference. This is it. I have received bigger prizes in a box of Cracker Jacks than this thing. And I'm not shitting you. This is the font. This is the tiny little letters in there that they use. I was upstairs trying to put this shit together. I'm taking pictures of each page with my phone and then enlarging the picture so I can see what the fuck is going on. That is why frustrated beyond words. All right. Now I know I'm old and my eyes don't work so well, and I do wear glasses. But come on, you guys are just printing. When you print something like this, this is just a big fuck you to anybody who's over the age of 50. That's just a big fuck off. Good luck cooking our shit up. You know what the smallest part of this page is? The very tiniest part is the phone number to call if you need help. So not only do they give you this shit for an exorbitant amount of money, then they give you an owner's manual that's kind of like, fuck you, good luck. On top of that, the phone number is even smaller than everything else you just read. I mean, if you call the number and you call the right number, they must answer with a fucking round of applause that you were able to dial the correct number. That's the way I feel about it. Bunch of bullshit. God damn it. Mary Mathis says the glass needs more of Mrs. Forrest's peaches and boobs. Mary, we can't show boobs in the show. We can't. I'm not allowed to do that. I want to, but I'm not allowed to do that. I think YouTube might have something to say about that. Yeah. So Mary Mathis is going to drop $10 and more some lovely peaches in there. We got enough big D in there, don't we? Got that big orange D. We need some of those lovely orange peaches. I'm with Mary Mathis on this. We should just fill that thing up. Here's comes right now. Look at that. Mary Mathis tipped $10 to Super Chat. So here they come. Mrs. Ford's lovely peaches. As you guys know, Gen X Mom is feeling better, and she has her phone. She's monitoring PayPal, and she has a microphone. So anytime you have a little donation or something, you want to say something clever and witty, you're going to get Gen X Mom. She's going to belly up to the bar. Got her own microphone right there and a big old comfy chair she can talk to. Yeah, so there's so much to get to. Now, we just talked a little bit about it. Romy, unfurl the Earl. No, not the. That's just. We'll just go with the big D, Romy. No, we're not. If I whip Big Earl out right now, we're gonna start knocking shit over, and then the live stream's over. Everything would become unplugged. Start breaking shit. Now it's just a mess. It's better we don't. All right. So yeah, I couldn't believe the kid. I participated. I dropped a $100 bill in there too. But when he started running his mouth about you guys, when he started telling you guys, well, you know, what are you guys going to do about it? You guys going to do the $1,000? I was like, you was dumb. You called out the bottom of the glass nation. It was fucking dumb, dude. You're going to lose on that one. I mean, and sure enough, was it 30 minutes later, the number had been met, surpassed a little bit? Yeah, shaking in his fucking boots. Now what does he do? Now what does a Gen Z do? They don't want to have to follow through with that shit. They don't want to have to talk about that. No. So, Sheena D, so you can be with the peaches. Well, thank you, Sheena. Sheena put in $2 so the big D could show. Look at right there. Sheena D's, $2. Going to put some big old D's in there with those peaches. I got to say, this is probably the most uncomfortable Mrs. Fort Watton has ever been, servicing that jar with her lovely, perfect peaches. She had no idea that there was going to be any way to drop the General's big D right in. And there was. Look at that. There was. Sheena D's, $20. Big peaches and some whiskey. All right, Sheena, I'll tell you what. I'll drink it. I'll drink it right now. You put in $20. You did the $2 over there. You got me 4 peaches and 4 drinks. Sheena, I'll do it right now. Now, I just drank a shot and a half. This is another shot and a half. You're at 3 shots of whiskey, and I'm just getting going here. We're just getting started, sweetheart. Here comes that 20 right now. Look at those peaches. They look a little riper than usual tonight, do they not? I think somebody should go in there and squeeze them and see if they're fresh off the tree. It can't be me. I'm over here. All right. So, something else I didn't do yet. Gen X Mom. I think Gen X Mom is trying to fuck with me. I mean, well, let's face it. She's always trying to fuck with me. She's always finding a new way to screw everything up. I mean, anytime she can throw a monkey in the wrench just to see if I can handle it, she does. And it's not just with you fine folks. This is in life in general. So as you guys know, Jack Daniels, regular old number 7, is the alcohol content is 40%, and it's 80 proof. All right, 40, 80. That's pretty standard. We know that on a lot of stuff. We can tell that. So today she comes home with this. Now, I have not had this yet. I have not opened this yet. I'm still working through that Soldier Boy right there. But this one is, what is it called? Bonded. You guys see that? Let me get a better light on that one for you. This one is Jack Daniel's Bonded. Now, the part you can't see probably just because of where we are, it's not 40% alcohol and 80 proof. It is 50% alcohol and 100 proof. So, going to have a little bit more of a kick. Yeah, a little bit more of a bite. April Van Ryan, $5. I'll check on her peaches. April, thank you for going and looking at those peaches. Please squeeze them, make sure they're ripe. If they're not ripe, we got to get them out of there. But if they're the luscious, ripe peaches that Mrs. Fort Watton constantly provides to the program, please leave them alone, and we will all begin to stare and smile. All right. So we're moving along here. Who's everybody here? Mrs. Ford, is that bonded Jack insured as well? Yes, licensed, insured, and bonded. It says so right on the back, Mrs. Ford. I wouldn't lie to you. Come on now. I'll say Charmaine is in here, 37 hers, Insurmountable. Now, she's changed her name. It's Insurmountable, the little blue heart. It's Insurmountable Boobs, and Low Torque named her that in the Discord server. I was there, so don't she acts like, oh, it's just insurmountable. It means that I'm a hell of a person. You know, it's really hard to get around me because I'm just my personality. No, Callie, it's them big old triple E's. And that's what it is. Insurmountable Boobs was her name. She changed it, and that's why. You guys don't know what goes on in Discord because you don't go to Discord. I'm sure Allie and Liz are going to put up the Discord server right about now. Don't go there right this second. Lionheart's got it turned off. Lionheart is the supreme overlord of the Discord server. He shuts it down. Everything goes dark so we can hang out here, but it'll be on again. Save the link for later, okay? Yeah. Tomash, $30 with that Israeli money with the hands that go both ways. I love that symbol on there. And there's a bunch of peaches and the handshake from Tomash and I and a trophy at the end. That's right. I won. Yeah, you saw it right there. I won. And those blue diamonds just created havoc. Those blue diamonds got rid of a lot of D and kept a lot of peaches. I'm not sure about that, but whatever. Oh, for God's sakes. Kevin Grimes is here. Gilbert says he loves Discord. Gilbert is a regular in Discord. He's all over the place. Gilbert's a kind of cat in Discord. He just kind of wanders from room to room. He checks on stuff. He's got a comment for things. He tries to participate, which is a really good thing. I love it when people, I go in there and I see some names in there, and they go from room to room. They just make sure they're supportive and they're complimentary, and they say a little something. Just let the names all over the place. We dig that. Completely dig that. In staff meetings, we talk nice about people like that. Not really about Gilbert. I mean, the staff has kind of made a vow to never say anything nice about. I mean, ever. Like, never say anything nice about Gilbert, even when he deserves it. So, other than that fact, there are a bunch of nice people in there. In fact, Gilbert's nice. We just don't say nice things about him, and that's the twist of the whole thing. You follow? Good. Glad you're coming along. Romy 13, Jerry Novak says, good evening to everybody. Cabo Santiago, hello, General, and all the beautiful people here. And Tamashi's including there. Go Smoke a Toad. Smicky! She's back. Where are we at? Gilbert says lies. Oh, I know. Gilbert, it is lying. You're not a nice person. I lied about that. I do apologize. But we still don't say nice things about you. Oh, come on, you walked into that one, Gilbert. You face planted that into a glass window, my fine feathered friend. I love you, dude, but you know you did. I got you that one easy. All right. So, yeah, there was so much bullshit going on. It's everywhere. I don't know whether I should go to my sheet of lies. Let's go. Let's make sure I got my sheet of lies. Boom, 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 boom. And was there anything in here? There was something like that. Yeah, I don't have a picture for this, and I'll tell you something. I was putting together 2 + 2 and coming up with 5, and I couldn't figure out why. And I was watching a bunch of the news outlets, and I was hearing little catchphrases from everybody. And one thing I noticed, there, I don't think I got the picture, and I don't think I did it, but it was one thing. The liberal media outlet was so funny. They were talking about the economy, and they were talking about how bad everything's getting, and they were talking about. You got to understand that, and this was on CNN, if I remember right. You got to understand, if the gas prices have dropped down, you guys need to understand, that's like giving you a raise. Do you understand that President Biden just gave you a raise, that he put more money in your pocket? Do you understand that? Are you catching on to that? You get what he did for you right there? He gave you a raise. And can you imagine there was a certain amount of backlash? Weird, because everyone like me was going, wait a second, you fuckers took more money from us, we're pissed. You give some of our money back in the form of inflation. As far as I'm concerned, they fucked it up. They fucked it all up, and so now they're sucking up our money, and a little bit of the gas prices come down, and we get some of our money back. We get to keep more of our money, and you gave us a raise? Are you fucking out of your goddamn mind? And they wonder, at CNN, they wonder why they have such low ratings. Just, they're still a viable company. They make money. But with this kind of shit, do you know that even some liberals that watch that, some Democrats that faithfully watch CNN go, what the fuck did that guy just say? What? I got a raise because my gas went down 30 cents? Are you out of your fucking mind? That was my money. You didn't give me any. You just let me keep more of my. You raise. Now, do you guys understand why I might have a hard time batting for the other team at some point in life? Do you get it? Do you understand this? They say this stuff out loud, like we're all supposed to go. Oh, thank God! Did you hear? We got a raise. I didn't know we got a raise. Did you know we got a raise? Oh, thank you. Let me get out my pen and paper. I'm going to write a note to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Thank you very much. I'm going to lick it and put it in the mail, put a stamp on it, send it down the road. Thank you very much for giving me my money back. Oh, and thank you for calling it a raise, you dumb son of a bitch. Yeah. All right. Gen X Mom seems to be over here. Let me see. I don't think I have her microphone on. Let me do this because everything's really tiny right now. It's now on. Hello, Gen X Mom.
Hello, Gen X Dad. Hello, everybody out there. Gen X Mom is here.
Ruining the show, taking over one syllable at a time.
Well, we got our first PayPal of the night.
And who is lucky enough to have your voice grace our presence for a
Who
PayPal?
do you think?
It has to be the lovely, the ever-present, the story of my life, Mrs. Fort Watton.
Yes, I think she's feeling a little bit on the Gen Z kid side right now. She's feeling for him. Her note is the kids' new hat fund, bless his head, for $20.
Well, Mrs. Fort, if you're feeling a little bit nostalgia about him, you're feeling a little bit upside down, perhaps you should have thought of that before you sent him the money. Did you turn your mic off when you're done? That's a good girl. Okay, so thank you, Mrs. Fort Watton. Well, you didn't say how much she donated. $20. Thank you very much, Mrs. Fort Watton. And there is some truth to that. He's going to be buying hats. He knows he fucked up by challenging you guys. That's apparent. You know, he knows that's an issue. All right. And he had some misgivings about it. We had some conversations. It wasn't even noteworthy. Like, it wasn't even like, turn the camera on, I'm yelling. No. This was, I actually was participating as a caring and loving father. I had read a book the night before. I know how to imitate a caring and loving father. I kind of got the vibe and the persona. So I tried it and it seemed to work. He came to me about the whole hat thing. The conclusions we came to was he can't quit. He can't refund everybody's money and keep his hair. He kind of went over the line on that when you make a bet like that or you make a commitment like that, you're done. They were dropping some D in the jar, dropping some peaches and some more D. I don't know if there's enough peaches to go around for all that D. Sheena D's dropping in there. Oh, she put no. You said more general. Oh, more general for the peaches. Now, Sheena D's has got it right. You know, there's enough of me to go around, but we do need to have that as many opportunities as we can. Yeah. So, Sheena D's $2 on there. She says, cool on that. I'm reading Between the Sheets in the brand new bed for Liz and Allie. Disney Mama, Sammy Joe, $20. Hey, handsome. Split this with the beautiful Gen X mom, your favorite sugar mama. Well, I'm telling you, Disney Mama become my favorite sugar mama real fast. I mean, real fast. I might have to start giving her some personalized messages, you know, little microphone thing saying, thank you very much. I want you to know how pleased I am that you donated, Sammy Joe. Thank you very much. If you need something from me, please don't hesitate to give me a call. I will be awake for you night and day. So, I shouldn't do that. I should have done it better, but I haven't been drinking enough. So we do need to do something real quick. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me okay. It's the same microphone, but it's a new boom mic. Yeah, we got the new boom mic. We're like the trained professionals here. We had some changes going on, a few things. This one, I'll talk about this in a minute, but we need to make sure if it works. Now, we don't have all the fancy equipment and the Geiger counters that all the big shows have. We do things very old school here. We do things very Generation X. And when I tell you we have to do a mic check, I'm not going to stand in the back of the room and yell mic check 1, 2, 3. No. We're going to do it the right way, right? You tell me if you can hear me pouring whiskey into a glass. Well, of course that's the real way to check. Why are you rolling your eyes right now? That's the real way to do it. No, you go back all the way to the 20s and 30s and the Marconi systems. That's the way they did it. I think they all had Geiger counters back then. What the hell's wrong with you people? Kids. Do you guys catch that? Anybody over there? You catch that? What about you guys? You good for you? It was? All right. If you guys heard it, I heard it, they heard it. As long as you out there in radio and TV land heard it, we're good to go, baby. Well, drinking, not alone. And yes, Ricky Fat Boy got my training wheels, motherfucker, just like you wanted. Whoa. All right. Michael Chambers. $1.99. Spectrum does suck. It's the bane of our existence right now. David Black for the mic check. Thank you very much, David. $5 there. Don't forget that the reason we're having these troubles is because of Spectrum. I know I can blame some of it on Deco, but you know we had problems terribly over the last 2 weeks with Linksys. So I ripped out all the Linksys stuff in the entire house. We got rid of all that. And then we went out and bought Deco, the TP-Link stuff, and put that everywhere. and now it's glitching. So there's no way two complete systems are glitching out. It has to be the supply coming in from Spectrum. It has to be something on their end, and I'll work on that. But right now, the resolution for this, because we couldn't get it where we wanted it throughout the house, was we actually ran a 100-foot Cat 6 cable from the back of this Mac all the way up the stairs, down 2 hallways, into the bedroom, up onto my desk, and plugged it straight into the modem. We have no internet anywhere else in the house, no Wi-Fi, no hardline. The only thing working is you guys. That's it. Yeah, that is the level of dedication that we go to. We sacrifice for you. At Gen X Talks, we give, never take. That should be on a T-shirt. I don't know what I'm doing here. I got the fan on me. R2's over there moving around. The air conditioner's blowing. I don't know. Maybe it's jet lag. I got off the plane too late. Could be. All right. So should we go to the Book of Lies or the pictures? Let's go to the pictures and see what else is going on. Let's see. It is 6:30. Let's just look and see if he's in there. It's 6:30. He is not. Where's the kid? Gen Z kid? Well, go find him. I don't care if he's gone. Get him back here. He's got to start doing this. We talked about the $2 horror. Oh yeah. So the whole point of this was frameworks. That is not a picture off the internet. That is a picture from me. I put that in there. We figured because the American flag's right over there. One of you guys, an extra, a follower, a fan, went to the Amazon wish list and bought this and sent it here for us to use, and said, the note said, please, no fame, no notoriety. I did have his first name, but he asked us not to use it. I wrote it down. I'm not going to forget, because this was a great gift. We actually are going to end up needing 4 of these and 4 of these microphones at some point. We got 2 now. No. I Hate Fucks gave us another one not too long ago, so now we got 2 of these great ones. But these things, this turns out to be beautiful. Is you? Okay. So the worst part was, for me, not for Gen X Mom, when I got out the screw gun and the drills today, she was going, go ahead, go on, do it. She knew. As soon as I drilled into her dining room table, which we've had since, I believe we got this in 1999, and it's a big oak ball and claw gear table. And for those of you who know, when you slide a dining room table apart and you put leaves in it, leaves make your table. You guys don't know what leaves are? You don't have a dining. Okay, I don't mind if you're in an apartment right now and you got a cardboard table. Right, I had one too, many years. But you have to still know what these things are. This is a real ball and claw. If you don't know what that is either, oh, for God's sakes! I didn't take a picture of the whole fucking table for you guys. I just okay. Listen, it's it's a really cool old table. Anyway, I drilled holes in it. Yeah, I mounted stuff in it. As soon as Gen X Mom saw me put the screws in this table, she was ecstatic, because she knows now she can go buy a brand new dining room table. Yeah, she can. And whatever I do to this one, she didn't care anymore. She's like, good, be done with it and make it whatever you want. Drill the holes in it, run the wires through it. I don't care. So she has now begun shopping for a dining room table, because I unceremoniously took this one over without a lot of conversation. She wouldn't have fought me on it too much anyway, because she wanted one. So she knew what I was doing. Normally she'd be like, what are you doing? Don't do that shit. Talk to me about it first. You're not going to mess with my stuff. No, not this time. Let it happen. Just let it happen. All right. Let's see what's going on. I heard him go in there. There he is. He is in the bathroom. All right. Look at that. Look at that lovely head of hair. Yeah, you went to the store today. Hang on. Let me see if I can hear you, kid. Let me try. Let me see if I can turn your mic up there. We'll see if this works. All right, say something, kid.
Okay, hopefully my mic's on. With the
you're going to have to talk. Well, okay, yeah, it looks like you're coming through. Just be loud. Be loud and clear.
Okay, with the super echoey bathroom, I'm yelling now.
Well, yeah, you keep looking at that hair in the mirror. I know you are, because it's leaving. No more Justin Bieber for you. Yeah, all going to be gone. Well, you started this thing with these guys. You challenged the bottom of the Glass Nation. So he went out today and he bought brand new shears, cutters, shaving kit, and he's got to take that apart. Go ahead, you can start taking it apart and put it together, and then at some point we're going to check back in with him, and then we'll get some stuff squared away on our end, and we'll send Gen X Mom in there, and she is going to do this with a certain amount of pleasure. She is going to absolutely just ream this thing over his head. You guys remember, it wasn't shave it. We don't got to get a Bic shaver out and do that. No. It was buzz cut all the way down to number 1, as small as possible. Yeah, I see your scissors there, buddy. So whatever level 1 is, whatever the shortest one they got is, that's what we agreed to do. He's going to look like a fucking Q-tip when he's done. Buzz cut. All right, so I'm going to cut off his mic. I'll cut the mic down right there. And we'll go back over here to the live stream where we can keep talking about stuff. We'll check back in with him in a little bit. He's got to disassemble some stuff, put things together, and get ready. Nothing is going to happen without you guys, all right? Nothing's going to happen without you. We'll make sure we go that route. All right. Where do you guys fucking come up with these names? The dude's name is Fillmore Crack. Fillmore Crack, welcome to being an extra. Thank you. You get bonus points for just having the cool name, Fillmore Crack. Oh, Lionheart, how much for the shave? He won't shave his head. He won't do it. Lionheart, he's not going to shave his head. I know. You could go in there and hold him down and do it, but he's not going to do it voluntarily. Joseph Liliberta is $10 towards the Starlink internet. I don't know what that is. I just got through buying the Deco stuff, man. Now you tell me I got to go buy something else? I don't want to hear that. I want to hear that I did good and it's Spectrum's problem and everything's going to be resolved momentarily. That's what I want to hear. David Black, Spectrum likely needs to run a new drop from the pole. Heat over time ruins them. It could be true. I don't know. The last time they were out here, they toned the line, and the line was good from the node at the end of the street all the way to our connection. And it seemed good, so I don't know. That was Joseph. That was David. Sheena D's, $20 for tips. For Gen Z, for tips. Now, I didn't know where you went with that, Sheena. I love you. You're a great supporter, but you lost me on that one. Maybe send Allie a note in here. You don't got to pay. Just let me try to get it. All right. Joseph La Liberty, $5. CM spiced white coconut mixed with cranberry pineapple. What? Hold on. What was that one? White coconut mixed with cranberry, pineapple, and orange equal parts. Pirate punch. So good. Joseph, I'm not sure why you put that down there. Are you telling me that I need to be drunk punch crazy to keep continuing, and that's my method to get there? Gilbert, $5 for a Gen Z kid for the new Raiders hat. Oh, my God. Gilbert, Gilbert just comes by and sticks it right in your eye. Doesn't he just right in your fucking eye? The Raiders. April Van Ryan, $5. And everything has a price. How much for the Lex Luthor? He's not going to do it. I'm telling you, he's not going to do it. He will not shave his head. I don't think there's a price you could do with that kid for that. He'd feel like he's going into school as a chemotherapy patient. He's already struggling with how he's going to look with his friends. He's tried to prep all of his friends. Now look, I'm going to look different. I got to do this. I got some money for this. You guys are going to be okay. I'm telling you, he's been prepping. He didn't prep everybody to come in like a cue ball. No, didn't happen. Mike Perkins, $9.99 for 2-bit for the power steering fluid. Well, thank you, Mike. That's always a necessity with his car because he hasn't fixed it yet. And all right, and Allie's beating me up about there. You know what? I didn't put the picture up, so I can't do the picture, Allie, because I fucked it up again. But Monday is movie night in Discord. I'm sure she'll put up the link for you guys in Discord. Monday is movie night. We're going to watch Strange Brew. Now, for those of you who don't have any idea what Strange Brew is, it was one of my childhood staples. Bob and Doug McKenzie, it was my introduction to Canada. I didn't even know there was a country north of the United States all the way through school until Bob and Doug McKenzie showed up on scene. I had their album, The Great White North. We used to sing their songs at Christmas time, and they came out with this movie. To tell you that I'm a fan, to show you I'm a fan of the movie Strange Brew, there's 2 classic lines that I cannot forget. One of them is they're going down this real steep road like in a San Francisco type situation, and he pumping the brakes, and the one guy goes, "What's going on?" The driver goes, "There's no brakes." And he puts his hands like this, and the guy goes, "What are you doing?" He goes, "There's no brakes, no point in steering now." I thought that was a great line. The other one is the other guy's, "What's wrong with you?" He goes, "I got to take a piss so bad I can taste it." I use that one often. I got to take a piss so bad I can taste it. Yeah. So there you go. Be looking for those 2 lines. They're coming up in the movie. I will be there. I'm not going to miss this movie. I will be lurking about with the rest of you. So what do we got in here? Who did I miss? We talked to Sheena Dees. We talked to Mike Perkins for 2-bit for the power steering fluid. Kyle Carter, Evening General, went and saw the Colts play today. Go Blue. All right. Cool deal. Still preseason stuff, but I'm in. David Black, $50. David Black turned my whole goddamn screen pink. Boom. No guard on the Clippers. Just extend the blade. Come on, Gen Z kid. Yeah, you might get away with that. That's still a buzz cut. It's pretty close, but there's still a little. You could feel a little stubble with that. If you don't have the guard on it, David, that's a stubble maker. You know that's true. All right. I'm not exactly sure what the rules were. I know that he has to at least go down to a 1. I know that. Now, if you guys agreed to more than that, I'd have to go look it up. I'd have to defer to the judges on that one. However, that's pretty short, especially you saw what his lovely mop was doing. Yeah. Cabo says, Jesus, take the wheel. That's what it was like. John Chorney, blinker fuel lights on. I want to tell you, Gen Z, brave another tip. Sheena Dees is not letting that go. She's already talked to Allie. They're adding this money up. When it gets to an amount, she's going to go, do it. But I want to tell you, when you raise kids, you find out who the smart ones are and who the dumb ones are. You find out if your children are mechanically inclined or not. And I had a son who was probably 13 years old, and we were checking some stuff on the car, on his mother's car, and I had him and one of my daughters happened to be at the back of the car also. I was talking to my son, educating my son, giving a little learning to my son, and this is a true story. And I said, okay, now you go to the back of the car and we're going to check the lights. And when I press on the brake, you tell me the brake lights are on, stuff like that. So I pressed on the brake, and I said, brake lights. He goes, yes. I said, I let off, and I go, brake lights? He goes, no, they're off. I said, okay. So I turn on the running lights, and he said, running lights? He goes, yes. I said, okay. Turned off the running lights. He goes, off. I said, okay. I said, we got to check the turn signals. I said, left turn? And I didn't hear anything, and I go, yo, left turn? He goes, hang on. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. I said, you dumb motherfucker. I said, they're supposed to do that. Quit saying yes, no. He goes, well, they're turning off. It's on and it's off. I go, that's how a turn signal works. He goes, I was watching the blinker. I said, there's no such thing as a blinker. There's no blinker. There's no blinker switch. There's no blinker activated. There's no blinker relay. Get out the owner's manual. Call the manufacturer. Ask them what a blinker is. They're not going to know what the fuck you're talking about. Turn signal indicator. While I'm doing this, my daughter's back there yelling the correct responses that I'm looking for, calling her brother a dumbass. Now, if that isn't adding insult to injury, I don't know what is. Now, all right, so there we go. I did announce a movie night. Allie, goddamn, why don't you put up in a different color? At least I know you know that I did it. Then at least I'll say it again because it's in red this time, or blue or green or whatever. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, Jake, yes, no, idiot son. I'm telling you. All right, let's go check on him again. Let's scroll back over. Let's see if he's got that thing. There he goes. Oh, it looks like he's got it all unpacked. Yeah, no, wait a minute. You're going to have to bring in the size on that. What if that's a 4? What if it's a 2? You have to turn it a little bit. Straight on doesn't do it. Turn it a little bit. No, turn it a little bit. A little more. Get the light on it. Still can't see it. I think you're lying. What does it say? Oh, there it is. Now you can see. All right, it's a 1. It's a 1. You are not going to be happy with that action at all. Look at that. A little selfie before and after. Yeah, I'd be feeling it too, baby. You got troubles now. You know you do. All right, we'll come back to him in a few minutes. Gen X Mom's going to be ready shortly, and then we'll get to see what's going on in there. All right. We talked about this. I'm not sure what to do here. I got to tell you, I'm a little bit perplexed. I'm assuming you guys can hear me correctly, and the kid did something for you guys that he followed through on. Do you guys remember a couple streams ago I mentioned, or he mentioned, I forget who brought it up first, that him and his friends were doing a rap song about Buford? Do you remember that? The rap song, the Buford rap song, or goat rap, or whatever it is. All right. I got to tell you, I have a real hard time with white people rapping. I mean, I'm not this. Let's face it. My son is not Eminem. All right, he's not even close. I'm telling you that I have a problem with white people being rappers. They're not that good. Their voices don't fit. White people in general don't have a lot of rhythm. Some do. Gen X mom has tons of rhythm. I mean, tons of rhythm. She could be on dance show. She's that good. But I guarantee you that Gen Z kid has no rhythm, like not even a little bit. You want to call him quirky? That doesn't even begin to describe the way he behaves with song and dance. Quirky doesn't even cut it. So he does this rap video and he sings it, and we hear the audio, and I went, okay, it's not the worst thing I've ever heard, but it's close. Then he made a video out of it. They made a video to the song. Now, I'm going to play it for you in here. Now, I'm going to play it right on this channel. I'm going to open it up a little bit. I'm going to shut my microphone off. You guys can listen, all right? And after it's done playing, then I'll come back on here. Hopefully you can hear it. If you can't hear it and you guys are complaining, Allie's going to have to tell me real quick. We can restart it. I can try again. I'll try to move the volume around, but let me get it set. Goat rap. All right, the volume is up. The speaker is on. All right, I'm going to turn mine off, and then I present to you the White Boy Goat Rap, all about Buford.
So what am I supposed to be doing? Rapping about Buford. Who's Buford? Alright, let me refresh your memory real quick. Z-E-O. Buford's the king of the land, yo. Him and I scheming these plans, yo. About to take up the whole scene, yo. The maestro's master scheme. Goat's got that nice flow, was told to rep the stage to go. Thanks, bro. Keep going up, ain't gonna plateau. Now it's time to pass it off to my bro.
Alright, I think I got what you're talking about here. Let me see what I can do for you. Buford, Van Buford 22A. No other coat got his fortitude. Being only 5 months old, that's right. He's already got a hold. Buford's winning county already owns a town. If you step on his stuff, you're gonna get served. So please take a step aside, cause Buford's bout to come inside.
G-O-A-T-Z. Pull up making you say G's. Louise, yeah, that's white. Better call it Walter. Something that will never falter. G-O-A-T-Z. Pull up making you say G's. Louise, yeah, that's white. Better call it Walter. Something that will never falter.
If you're gonna step up, no need to catch up. Don't worry about his race, it's gonna be the ace. Kicking all this dirt up in your face, leaving all behind in this race. This ain't about clout, so you better drop out, cause you're not gonna stand a chance in this house. This is for all you Gen Zs. Buford's the G-O-A-T-Z. Alright, I'm done here.
Hey, hold up, let me grab your attention for this last verse. Buford better win the next election. Vote him. Pay him now, he don't need a pension. Get him. General really doubted me. The kid had to disagree. It's rapping kid with his majesty. Yes, sir. I can't believe I murdered this beat. I'm finished now, so give me my receipt. Nah, like seriously, I need to keep track of those. Like I'm gonna need that receipt. Like, please.
Are you guys smelling what I'm stepping in here? Are you getting this? I mean, as proud as you want to be as a father and you want to give an A for effort, you're like, please don't ever show that to anybody ever. And if you do, change your last name, okay? I don't know how you guys feel about that, but good Lord, that was horrible. That was awful. So I think that is actually, he's going to put that up on the internet. You know what? Wouldn't it be funny? It's one of those stupid videos that everybody on the planet might think is actually so dumb that it gets 400 million views because it's that dumb. There's a chance. I mean, it's close. I've seen some dumb stuff on the internet that gets millions of views. This would qualify. Brain damage, not okay, everything out of sync, and here we go. Just so you know, I'm just telling you it's a possibility. Let me check over here between the sheets. I'm way, way behind. Romy says this is the best thing ever. Romy, I now question your judgment, woman. Hold on. Go ahead. Gen X mom, hold on. Let me turn your mic on, sweetheart. Oh, you got to turn yours on. Go ahead.
All right, I have another PayPal.
All right.
From Mark, $30, and he didn't say where it was going.
Well, Mark, thank you for the $30, but I'm going to tell you, any unallocated funds go to the whiskey fund. You just donated to Jack Daniels, old number 7. Yeah, you did. Sorry. If that's not where you wanted it to go, then you should have specified. All right, Sheena D's 20, 10 for the mom and 10 for you, General. You're awesome parents. I don't believe that, but thank you for thinking so, Sheena D's. Tomash, he's over here. General, how long has it been since I laughed out loud and I'm still laughing? Yes, no. Tomash, don't have children. They can turn out to be idiots like mine, I'm telling you. Bobby, 10 bucks. Uncle Bobby B, baby. Eminem's job is safe. Eminem job is safe. No shit. Oh, what are you saying there? Eminem's job is safe. Mad respect for Gen Z kid for putting it out there, though. Yeah, got to give him something for that. $5 for the kid from Disney Kid. $10 there. 5 for the kid for keeping his word. 5 to you, gentlemen, for raising him right. I did something wrong. Look what we all just had to put up with. Look what we all just had to bear witness to. I obviously failed in the owner's manual of raising kids. I skipped a chapter. David Black, another $5. I'll buzz my hair if he goes no guard. You know what would you take off your beard, David? Would you take off? Because if you would, I may go wrestle him down and just do it myself. Ben Harris, $20. Buy Gen Z kids some rhythm. Ben Harris said, go buy him some rhythm. No shit, Ben. I agree with that. April Van Ryan, $2. If it had a couple of bars, respect for trying. He accidentally hit a couple of bars correctly. That's what she's trying to tell everybody here. Well, thank you, April, for that. Sheena D's. God, Allie, quit fucking doing that. If I'm looking over here, don't fuck with the sheets until I'm back here. You're moving stuff around and can't see shit. Give me a fucking headache. God damn it. Hey, with the way she's running in there, she's in between the sheets. She's bouncing stuff around, fucking off. I want to tell you, reminds me of one of the greatest philosophers of our century, Iceman from Bodfish, who looked at me drunk one night and said, chicks, man. Chicks. Truer words were never spoken. To Iceman, wherever he is right now. Let's see. Sheena D's, $2. Tip, like what you're doing, give the waiter. That's right. Sheena says, if you like what's going on, tip the waiter. I'm glad she didn't say the dancing bear or the trained monkey, because I might have taken offense to that. No. Kyle Carter put in $5. What's that phrase used in the video? You called him a schleprock. Yeah. Definition of schleprock. You just heard it here. Mrs. Four Watton, there were no rules, just a buzz cut. All right. Well, Mrs. Four, I'm not saying I totally understand the rules of what was going on here. I don't. I saw part of it. I wasn't part of all of it. All right. So I don't know the whole thing. Let me look. So Mrs. Four says there was no rules, just a buzz cut. Sheena D's, another $10. Gen Z Brave, another tip. Oh, he wants to go down another one. All right. David Black, no beard, says the wife would kill me if I chopped it. I'm telling you, see there, David, there does come a price, does there not? Yeah. All right. So what are we saying here? Yeah. Let's go check on the kid again. Let's see what he's doing in there. It's coming up on 7 o'clock. He's got to go leave to get his goat by 7:20, so we may have to get this show on the road. It's fine. Please don't touch a thing. If you loosen that, the whole thing snaps backwards. You understand that? Don't touch my shit, man. This is my area. Gen X mom's over here. I'm adjusting my mic. She figured she was going to be helpful and start turning knobs. The whole thing would have sprung out, pong, the other way. Again, chicks, man. Chicks. God, tell you what, women in my life, they are cluttering up my mile tonight, are they not? Yes, they are. All right, so we'll move it over here where I can see.
My brother's watching.
Your brother's not watching. Your brother's watching?
And my sister-in-law.
I didn't say shit about you yet, did I? Right?
Just did.
Well, he knows you. He knows you're batshit crazy. I can say, oh, your brother knows you're batshit crazy. I don't need to tell him that.
He's waiting to see the buzz.
We're all waiting to see the buzz.
Money, so
Joe, we all paid money, okay? Okay? Calm your dick, Joe. You got to relax, baby. I just told my older, wiser, stronger than me brother-in-law to calm his dick. Okay. So I'm going to have to pack. This is our last show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm packing up my shit and moving out of here. Oh. I feel sick. I'm going to have to miss that day. Whatever day that is, I'm calling in sick. All right, so here we are. Now, let's go back. Can we stop talking about my brother-in-law? Let's go move something. Let's go back to the room. Let's see where he's at. Go to pictures, and we will go to the feed. Let's see where he's at. Hey, wake up, boy. There you are.
I'm wingmanning right now. Give me a second.
All right, so I'm apparently giving him something as he's writing his last will and testament to all of his friends because he's fucking the whole thing up. I'm not sure how he prepared all of his friends at school. I know he talked about it. I know he was trying to. I literally know that part of what he was doing was this. He was calling all his friends going, it's okay, guys. I'm going to get a buzz cut. We're okay, right, guys? You guys are going to be cool about it, right? Everybody's okay? Not everybody was okay. There are people dying. One of the kids wanted to come over tonight and be here when it happened. I said, no. You shall not interfere with the bottom of the glass nation. No, this is on us. This is our gig. We get this one. So no friends over, no nothing. It's legitimately our stuff tonight. Gen X mom.
we were Gen Z kid and I were talking about what his friends thought while we were driving around this afternoon.
Hold on.
And
I don't know if you're on. Okay, go ahead. Yes, you are.
And he said it was kind of a 50-50 split. A lot of them said they wouldn't do it. Some of them said yes. One of his buddies said if Gen Z Kid paid him $200, he would do it with him. So
he's going to take some of his money and go have a
we'll
brothers in
see.
arms?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to go over Niagara Falls, why not go over with a buddy, I always say. All right, so Gen Z Kid, I know we're waiting for you. You said wait, and all you're doing, you're either on your phone or you're praying to your dick, one of the two. Figure it out. It's your phone. Okay. All right, we'll come back to him in a little bit, and let me turn his mic off here. Okay, so his mic is off. Let me go back to the stream. Now, listen, Gen X Mom. It is 7 o'clock. You got your stuff done around here, right? I think you're caught up. I think very much all of us, including myself, would enjoy you going into that room and slowly, and I mean going over there and just raking him over the coals. Yeah.
I just received one more PayPal.
One more PayPal. Go ahead.
From Mrs. Four Watton, $50 for Gen X Mom's new dining room table. Thank you for your sacrifice.
No. Okay, Mrs. Ford, we're going to have a conversation, you and I, okay? You're not understanding, she doesn't get money for, we all make sacrifices for Gen X Talks. We all do. You don't just come in here and encourage her you're going to give her $50 towards the table. What if I had set a limit on her? What if I said, you're going to spend a certain amount of money on this table and not a penny more? And you just upped it $50. Now she can go to my limit plus 50. Mrs. Fort Watton, you're damaging my marriage. I mean, in ways I can't describe. And I'm not damaging the marriage by putting a big D near all your ass-shaped peaches. That's okay. What you're doing is horrible. All right, so let's go back to the pictures. Let's see if she's in there. And she is. Let's see if we can get that microphone on. And we'll see if we can hear what's going on. I don't know if I can't quite tell you guys.
You gotta tell us when to go.
You're all set, baby. It's all you. And I'm going to narrate. I can't hear what they're saying through the stream, so that'll just be on you guys. It says the microphone's on, and you guys can probably hear them. Allie, let me know if you can hear them okay. I can turn it up a little bit, but not much. Okay. Oh, and there it goes. There it goes. Look at that. Oh my God, I can feel his pain. He's changed his mind. He wishes he could go back. He wishes he could stop. He's praying this didn't happen. Oh, look at him looking in the mirror. He's trying to go, it looks good right now. From that side, it still looks good.
Face.
He's going to be Sinead O'Connor in about 3 more minutes. Oh, look at that.
Oh, man. Just, you gotta finish it.
Here it goes. It's all coming off. She didn't even cut it. She just went Demi Moore on that thing, didn't she? Yeah, she just went right at it.
So,
I have never seen him like this.
that's so low.
What a dork.
Why'd you do that? Why not a 2? We should have done a 2, not a 1.
Oh, he's not happy. I can tell. I can look at his face and tell you he's
I look
upset.
like a
He
monkey.
wishes he's going to talk about how soon till it grows back. He's going to cry himself to sleep tonight. All of his FFA friends are going to show up to feed Buford. Nobody ever goes. It's just him. But they're all going to show up tonight.
They're gonna pay for this?
Wow. Wow.
Sorry.
Unbelievable. I can't believe he's doing this. None of my other sons would have done this. Not one of them. No.
This side of my head looks like a monk.
Hey, look, you look normal there.
Like a little monk, like I'm about to go
I
study.
can't believe you guys got him to do this. Or he talked to... I don't know how it happened, but I cannot believe we're witnessing this. This is fucking amazing. Boy, he is not happy. I'm telling you, he's gonna cry himself to sleep tonight. He won't let you guys know. He'll go in there and shut the door, and him and his dog will crawl in that bed, and he'll just start crying. Wow.
Wallace?
Wow. This is...
Freaking balls.
unbelievable. Well, kid, you got balls, I'll tell you
Yeah,
that.
fix me up real nice.
He's not crying, is he? I mean, I know the hair's in his eyes, but
Cool.
he's real close to losing it. As a parent, you know, and I'm telling you, he's having a hard time with this. He's a senior in high school. This is his senior year. This is some shit he should have done in 10th grade. Wow. Wait till he finds out that it grows back uneven and awkward. It doesn't grow back even and you can't do shit with it. Unbelievable. I gotta tell you, I almost feel bad for my son with this. I know he'll be fine.
I didn't realize I had this much.
Because I know how he's feeling. He wishes he didn't do it, and there's nothing he can do now.
I'm not done. You're so beautiful.
Well, I hope she evens
You gotta
out.
make it even.
I know. Well, hang on.
Wow, he looks so different.
I'm going to shower after.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks different, does he not?
Here, you can't see this.
I can't. This just blows my mind. This is even happening. $1,000 to shave his head.
I'm like
buzz his
literally
head,
shaking.
and
I'm like, I'm so
you guys
nervous.
had him scored. I know I helped. But you guys had him scored away in about 30 minutes. It
I'm
was
so
about that
nervous.
30.
I'm shaking.
Well, son, while Mom's finishing that up, I'm going to drink one to you.
Oh my god.
I think all of the bottom of Glass Nation's going to raise
It's
a glass
so
to you, son.
low. Why?
Um,
Should have done it.
You're doing it. You're absolutely doing it. Anybody wants to raise a
me up
glass
real
with
nice?
me, I'll let
Yes,
them
I
know.
will. Don't
Real
worry.
good.
But
Yes.
Lionheart's in there first thing. There you go, Lion. God damn.
Are we supposed to like have
Unfucking
conversations at
believable. Beautiful
barbershops?
disasters in. I love
There is
her.
no conversation.
Joey's in,
I'm
the kid brother of
thoroughly
the program,
enjoying
Ricky
this
Fat
right
Boy.
now. This
Thank
is
I
you.
Hate
great.
Fucks is in there.
This is just great.
David Hemphill, Tim's in, April
It's
Van
brings me
Ryan.
back
Nope,
when
she
you were
didn't
a
say
kid.
Mrs. Four's in.
Why?
Liza
Because
Note,
they use
J.
it like
Mayhew,
technique.
Nightbot,
Like
Romy
when you
again,
were a
Michelle
kid,
Glass,
this is how you went.
Mary Mathis, Tugboat. It went by so fast.
Okay,
I missed it.
hold
I'm
on.
drinking this right now.
That's great.
Gen Z kid, you actually went through with it, man. You're a man of your word. And you got cojones grande, big enough to come in a dump truck. And the entire bottom of the Glass Nation just saluted you. I
My
don't think we
forehead is
missed
so
anybody.
big. What the heck?
I don't think we missed one person. KG even did it and
Look at
dropped
the
the 10
back.
spot.
I'm like covered in hair.
Yep.
You got my ear too.
I got it. Come this way. So I can't get in front of the camera. Turn.
Wow. She's cleaning him up. I'm staying for the whole thing. I'm staying. I'm sticking. I want to see when he stands up and looks in the mirror. I want to see if his eyes fill up with water. He probably won't. He'll probably keep his composure for now. That would be my guess. He'll keep his composure for the moment. If I had to guess, that's what I would say.
Daddy, feel it.
But it's coming.
Oh
Those are
my
coming.
god. What the heck? This is not good.
Remember, we all need
all over me.
Wait.
Connor.
Just stay there, sit. Open the
Do you
door.
ever wonder what a Gen X thinks? It's no more ambush videos. We're done. We're done.
Open the
It's
door
too
and see
loud.
if he's...
Hey, are we still good?
You're still on camera, baby. You're live.
Oh, what the heck?
loud.
Final. Do you want
I
my
gotta tell
final
you,
thoughts?
he's a
Final
good-looking kid.
thoughts.
He looks
is-
like a troublemaker
say
now.
2000
Now he
next
looks like
time.
a troublemaker, but I'm glad.
Well-
My melon doesn't
horrible.
look that good. When I go bald, I'm going to shoot myself.
Definitely gonna
Because
wear so many
I do not
hats.
look
I
good
have so
bald.
many.
He's got a good looking
This feels so good. I like this a ton. This is such a good positive note. This is like I'll do this for the rest of my life. It feels so good. But I'm all itchy now.
Well, yeah.
Well, he did it, you guys.
Oh my god! What the heck? It's so nice. I have a nice hair.
Called a souvenir, son. It's a souvenir.
Very thick and soft. I like it. That's what
Now
you
he's
said.
got to clean it up, sweep it up, vacuum it up.
Oh man. I can't look myself in the mirror. My ears look so big.
All right. So the kid's off. Let me turn down his mic in there. Get rid of that thing for you. Hang on. Let me pictures in here. And the buzz mic is off. And the video feed is almost off. And that's it. Go back to the live stream. Camera's off. Microphone's off. Now you can start crying. Oh, let's go over to the sheets and see what's there. We got a few things in there. G.I. Jane 2. Can't wait to see it. Insert the Will Smith slap. Yeah. Mrs. 4 Watt and Elvis did it. He'll be fine. Do you understand, Mrs. 4? He doesn't know who Elvis is. Half the people in this room don't know who Elvis is or that he'll be fine. Elvis was also the king, Mrs. 4. Oh, Mrs. 4 Watt and my final thought, $2,000 next time. His Mrs. 4 is going to be 4 years before his hair grows back. Robert Hoffman, Halloween stores are open and get a wig. Uncle Bobby B, baby. He dropped in $10. He's alone in the bathroom. Alexa, off. Amazon, off. Motherfucking interrupt my show. Uncle Bobby B, baby, dropped $10. He's alone in the bathroom. Is anyone looking for Tori's sister? Oh, man, what a poll. What a nice poll. The Disney Kid, $10. That needs to be played at auction when Buford hits the ring as an intro. You talking about the Buford rap? Oh, my God. Tomash, General, I was born without the possibility of moments of pride like you experienced. You can still have kids even if you adopt them or you raise them. Tomash, they're still going to be yours. Trust me, I've done the whole gamut. Sheena D's $1.99, helping to put the big D in the jar. Deepak, well done, kid. I don't have much left, but I wouldn't shave it off for any less than $5,000 for charity. Fillmore Crack is new to the program, or new as an extra, not new to the program. $5 to Gen Z Kid to make another rap video so I can make fun of it. I don't want to do that. I don't want to encourage him to fuck that up. He's already fucked it up once. April Van Ryan, tonight, the Gen Z Kid became a Gen Z man. I bet he'll look handsome as hell. Well, we're going to find out. Trippy Pineapple, $9.99. I didn't think Trippy was going to be here. Trippy Pineapple said he was out to dinner with his family, so I fully anticipated him not showing up. But you know what he did? He's like, hurry up, let's get the check, no dessert. Mom, Dad, get the fuck out, go home. I got something I got to go do. That's Trippy for you. What do you want from me? Allie Baker, remember, for 4 months as an extra. Allie, thanks for sticking around for 4 months. Sheena D's another $20 for the Gen Z Hat Fund. He gonna need it. You and Mrs. 4 dedicated to getting him a hat. I promise you. I Hate Fucks member for 5 months. I thought you were here longer than that. I mean, we talked a bunch, and I thought you were here much longer than that. What do I know? All right. Gen Z Kid, have some heart and get the razor and shaving cream out. He's not gonna do that. No, ain't going to come out of there a cue ball. Sheena D's $10, Gen Z with some heart there. And KG Texas, not only did he drink tonight to the kid, he also dropped in a 10 spot on the way down. That was a good my man. April Van Ryan, $2. We found out handsomeness Confirmed. Well, that was sweet of you to say. I'll tell him you said that, April. All right, now Gen X mom has climbed back into the passenger seat over here. How can I help you, sweetheart?
I am smiling so big right now because it was so funny.
Were
I hope
you-
everybody could hear.
I think Allie was in my ear. She said that she could hear.
Okay.
So you guys, I didn't hear any of it. I couldn't, but she said they could.
Okay. Well,
But you're smiling because you're laughing at him or because it was fun?
it was a lot of fun. It was really a lot of fun. But I have a couple PayPals.
All right, go ahead.
I have $20 from Sammy Joe. She says for Gen X mom because Sammy Joe is her sugar mama too.
I'm telling you, we're fighting over who she's going to be a sugar mama for. I think she should be my sugar mom, but that's just me. What do I know?
So Ian gave $50 because you missed donating last night. 25 for the kid, 25 for the general whiskey fund. And then my brother was watching, and he sent a note.
Oops. Can we just skip the note? I don't want your brother to.
Well,
Just-
it's through my sister-in-law. You know,
It
she's
doesn't
playing
matter though. But
secretary.
no, your sister's just going to relay the anger. Probably even. Oh, you know what? You go ahead. Your sister-in-law, my sister-in-law, she would tone it down for me.
Oh, she didn't this time.
She didn't.
It says Joe is having some whiskey while you cut Gen Z kid's hair, and he is not holding his dick. And then it says his hair doesn't look bad. He has a nice shaped head.
Yeah, he didn't get my melon, which is good because I'm a lumpy cuss. A lot of hammerings on the head and car accidents. My head is not a good shaped melon. When you shave my head, it looks like Humpty Dumpty put it all back together wrong. All right, so your mic is off. We're done
Wait,
with that.
one more thing. Gen Z kid is hopping in the shower to get all
Oh
the
yeah, you
rest
got
of
to get all that
so-
off, and then he's got to go take care of Buford.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Well, you guys saw it. You saw the goat rap video. You saw the the hair come off. He really did it. You guys stepped up, but he did his part. He did not shirk his responsibilities. No. He did it, didn't he? Got to give him that. That's why I was drinking to him. I was telling you it was a big thing. Good stuff there. Good stuff. Sammy Joe, he said 5,000. Oh, you guys, Mrs. Forrest talking back and forth there. You know what? I feel like having another drink. Not because there's something to say. Pixie Puddles, 25 for the kid and his goat. Pixie Puddles, what a perfect opportunity to drink because you're going to put some diamonds in that jar, and a lot of that stuff is going to clear out. A lot of it. Pixie Puddles, just put in a quarter of a brick, and it's going to all leave. Here we go. Oh, thank you all for not making me drink alone. Yeah, so there's stuff in here to be said. There's stuff to be had. I got the stuff all over me, too. Good Lord. There we go. Pixie Puddles tip, 25 coming in. SpongeBob just subscribed. We got a subscriber. And the subscriber's gone. Did you guys see what happened? That subscriber jumped right off the fucking screen. Oh, Mrs. Forrest says, let's drink to the kid. She and D's. She's drinking and puffing and smoking, stroking and poking. Here we go. I'll pour another one, and I'll drink with you. Mrs. Forrest, I will never refuse you when you want to have a drink. Oh, I can hear the music upstairs. He's up there drowning his sorrows in some form of music that I don't understand, as usual. Oh, you guys, I tell you. See, I knew we had to get through some of that early. Oh, I had a ton of stuff prepared. You know, we have some things in the program we can talk about. I have my sheet full of lies. I do. And then we also have the pictures where we can do picture-perfect moments. Yeah, picture-perfect moments only come once in a lifetime, but we have a lot of them here in Gen X Talks. We try to provide those for you. So, Kyle Carter, at what point do you call your pizza place and cancel your order? The pizza has been done for 23 minutes. It's going to be crap when it gets here. You call them up right now. You call them up right now, and you call them up and say, look, man, I know the pizza's done. You're fucking with me. Don't even bring it. Or you know what? Bring me that shitty one. I'm going to feed it to my dog, and you better bring me one that's so hot I can't fucking put it in my mouth. Now let's go. You got to tell them. You got to straighten them out. They're in the service business. You got to keep them honest about that. Don't be a fucking Karen. I'm not saying do that, but sometimes you just got to lay the hammer down a little bit and get some stuff straightened out. As Two Bear would say, fella, get a little respect around here when you rap someone on the beak. That's what Two Bear would say, but I'm not Two Bear. You know who I haven't seen? How come Two Bear's name's not in here anywhere? Has anybody seen Two Bear? That motherfucker better be in here, unless his wife or his kid is sick. He better. You know what? I'm not saying shit until Two Bear types something. No, not talking. The program is on pause until my brother Two Bear types something in here right fucking now. I've seen Lion. I've seen everybody else, but no Two Bear. Now I'm pissed. No, fuck it. Not saying shit till Two Bear types something. You guys can blame Two Bear. Whole fucking program's on pause till that motherfucker comes clean. No, Gilbert, that's not the real Two Bear. Nice fucking try, my man. Eden Porteous. I'm fucking that up. Time. I'm done playing cars today. Still waiting on Two Bear. Lion's in. Lion's trying to circle the wagons, but it ain't going to help. Where's Two Bear? You guys better fucking call him. You got his number. Fuck it. We'll just sit here. No, you guys keep saying he's here. Look at everybody saying he's here. Well, I don't see him. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now, there you go, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Maybe I missed your little frilly peacock fucking ass feathers on each side of your name. I'm sorry, princess. I missed that part. But I'm glad you're here. Oh, my God. All right. Okay. I got it. He's here. You guys weren't lying. Fuck me. All right. I got it. Let's go back to what we were lying about. We had some lies to tell here. There was some stuff. No, don't click the goat rap thing again. Oh, man. Now, I talked about that, didn't I? I mean, I didn't even get to it, did I? Yeah. Let me talk about this real quick. I talked about it on we did the General's Lunchbox Facebook, middle of the week, middle of the day, 11:30 in the weekdays, middle Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I was trying to talk about it one night, but I didn't get to it. And then, of course, the kid did the other show. So I'm going to show you. This is Tough Shed. These are little barn things. I know for you guys, these are not real barns. Real barns are for you guys. You park semis and big tractors in them. I got it. So this is what we call a barn because we're city folk in Los Angeles. I'm not quite in Los Angeles, but I grew up in Los Angeles. You get what I'm trying to say here. And we've had this thing for years and years, and we love this thing. It's filled with all sorts of Gen X mom crap. This entire thing is filled from top to bottom with her holiday shit. There's 10 boxes for Christmas. There's 10 boxes for Halloween. All right, you get the idea. So, but it's big enough you could probably put a studio on it. But what we did was I went down the other day, and this one on the left, it looks about the same, doesn't it, from that perspective? But it's a couple feet longer each direction. It's a couple feet wider each direction. It's much bigger. In fact, 3 feet one way and 3 feet the other, if I remember what the guy said. Anyway, I walked inside, looked around, made some changes, and said, I want this one. So this one is so big, they have to actually pull a permit, so I'm not going to get it delivered until February, but this is on its way. This is an order. It's already in, and this is going to be the new studio. Lionheart, we're going to fly Lionheart out here for 4 days, and Lion and I are going to soundproof it, run the electric, we're going to do all sorts of cool shit in there. Air conditioning, heat, we'll make it real nice. We'll have a special spot for Gen X Mom to sit her lovely, natural white ass down where she can participate also. But it's on its way. And this is the one I was telling you guys about, a little closer up there. And it'll sit sideways in the backyard. We got a spot for it. It's already where the play set used to be when we had little kids. We ripped out the play set and cut it up and took it to the dump. And this will fit in there nicely. And we got the big double barn doors on it. And we'll make it real nice. And I did make some changes on it, but this will be kind of cool. So you guys know it's coming. It's on its way. It's gonna be a gig. It's gonna work out wonderful. Was there something else? Yeah, but that'll be a little studio. That'll be like with the real gig. We'll buy the real microphones like we got. I Hate got us these. These are going to be perfect. I'm just going to get more of these. I love these microphones. I got one, and I Hate got us one, so there's two there. We need some more of these frameworks things that we got here. I love the stuff that we're picking up. I'm understanding why things work and the quality of stuff I didn't know before, so I bought all the wrong stuff in the beginning. Of course, I was trying to be a cheap bastard also. That never worked out for me. Don't know why I wasn't listening to myself, but I didn't. Now I'm changing my mind a little bit, moving right along. Let's go to Meme of the Day. As I scroll through doing my homework and doing the things that Gen X Mom and I do, and she goes through Facebook and she likes all the comments and she replies to people, and the kid does his share of Instagram and the Facebook post too, we run across some funny shit like you guys do. there's new video games coming out, which you guys don't care about. There's new video games coming out from developers, which you guys don't care about. But there's also politics, which you guys do care about. Call of Duty is a shooting game, a war game, and there's different versions. There's Call of Duty this, there's Call of Duty that, there's Black Ops, there's SEAL training. There's all sorts of weird shit. There's probably a Call of Duty invades Disneyland on the steamboat ride. There's Call of Duty everything. Well, this one is coming out this next year. Compliments of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. That's right. Call of Duty IRS. We heard your kids want a lemonade stand last week. We just want to talk to you. Call of Duty IRS, where all of the IRS agents are armed and kick in your fucking door. Look, that's funny no matter even if you don't know video games. That's fucking funny with all the Call of Duty versions that are out there. That's fucking hilarious. I don't play Call of Duty, but that's fucking hilarious. Yeah, it's maybe because I'm 8 shots in right now. I've been drinking the whole time. Call of Duty, the IRS. All right, going back to our live stream, and look, Sinead O'Connor is here.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
I asked for a little bit off the top. How'd they do? How'd they do? They do good?
Oh, I hope all of your strength wasn't in your hair, Samson, because you're fucked. Look at that. Yeah.
So I think they took a little bit more than a little off the top.
You look like a bad kid right now. Like I need to ground you you're just an asshole.
So more than usual?
More than usual, yeah.
I'd like
Now
to
you're
say
just an asshole with no
was-
hair.
I'd like to say that was the easiest shower I've ever taken in my life. That was. You guys saved so much money on hair products.
Because you got no. That was the quickest shower because of no hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to buy shampoo and conditioner.
Well, not yet until it grows out.
You got to go.
Like how I always used to flip my hair. This is
Yeah.
the most enjoyable thing I've ever done in my life. I should have done this sooner. Like, what the heck is this?
So, are you trying to be brave and put on a strong face?
Yes, I was crying in my room. I'd like to go feed Buford now. Buford's gonna be like, "What
How
happened
many?
to you?"
How many of your FFA team are going to show up just to go? Holy shit, he did it!
So I had 8 different friends watching because I posted on my personal Instagram. Saying,
Yeah.
Hey, go check out my Gen X Talks channel. I'm buzzing my hair off. So I had a ton of texts. All my guy friends said, "King, that's amazing. No one can talk crap to you now."
No, you own that shit.
All like the girls were like, "Oh my god, why did you do that?" I was like, "Oh, okay."
Well, now you found out that there was 10 girls that don't like you anymore.
Yeah, there was one that said I was screaming. I was like, "Oh, okay." Yeah, excuse me.
Well, that was Gen Z kid, and now his big point of, as you can tell, was that he has more time in the shower, less shampoo and less conditioner, more time to play with his penis in the shower. And I tried to explain to him about doing that when his mother was banging on the door, yelling at him to get out of the shower, and he yelled back very clearly through the running water and the steamy shower, "Mom, it's my penis, and I'll wash it as fast as I want to." It's my penis. And all right, Gen X mom, is your microphone on? Yeah, you're there. What do you got, girl?
I have another PayPal from Mrs. Four.
Is she mad at me? Did I?
No,
Okay, I was going to say,
actually,
I
no.
think this is the first night I haven't fucked anything up.
Well, you kind of did on a roundabout way.
What?
I mean, she's paying $50 for for Mom's dining room table since Dad has already ordered new shed studio space.
Okay, stop. We agreed on a price, Mrs. Four. And the problem is that if we agreed on a price on a dining room table between Gen X Mom and I, let's just say I said she could spend $1,100 on a table. Let's just say that was the price. Make up a number. And you give $100, I'm taking it off to $1,000. She's going, no. You're giving me $1,100. Mrs. Four just brought the price up to $1,200. Do you see how you're fucking with my marriage, Mrs. Four? You see that? And you know what? I'm really surprised you're doing this. I mean, a woman of your class, elegance, taste, and background, I'm really surprised you're interfering after I've been giving you the D all night. And this is the way you treat me? Shut up. Gen Z kid yelled, "That's the longest he's ever done that." What an asshole. Oh, you know what? He's right. I took Viagra just so I could give you the D in the jar all night, Mrs. Ford. And this is the way you betray me? Thank you very much. This is why I have to drink. I have to drink because of women like Mrs. Ford Watton that keep fucking everything up in my marriage every chance they get. Mrs. Ford, this one's to you, girl. All right, let's see what I missed. In between the sheets. Let's go check them out. Allie and Liz kicking me between the sheets. Everyone says you still need to shampoo it. He knows. He's just being an asshole. Did you read this from Big Rig Gaming? Big Rig Gaming? That, my friend, is the look of pure regret. Let's have a drink. It was. He's hiding it. I can tell how he feels right now. He's playing it. He's having a good time with it. And there's probably parts of him that do like it. But I know my son. And tonight he's going to cry himself to sleep thinking, what have I done? And there's no way to take it back. I know my own son. All right. Just going to happen that way. It's all right. I'm good with that. A little misery is good in every child's life. And I dump as much as I can on them. And I think with your help, we just added a little bit more. All right. We should write a book on how to do that. April Van Ryan, we found out. Handsomeness confirmed. Thank you. Disney Mama Sammy Joe. He looks handsome. I wonder how much it would take to get the general to do the same thing. Wow. Disney Mama Sammy Joe, you could actually be the biggest sugar mama to me on the planet. You could take me away to a deserted island. We could walk around naked for 3 weeks. And when we're done, I would still tell you no. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm not going to do it. No. These beautiful, lovely locks that are growing back are staying. Yeah. I don't think I'm ever going to get a haircut again, to tell you the truth. Gen X Mom and I had a fight about that this morning. I'm just letting it grow. I looked at some of the older videos of the kid and me, and the big poof that was there. I liked it. I miss it. I know the top isn't always great. I know it's a little bit of a mess right there. I might get a trim once. But cut? No. I'm going back to the big poofy monster that you all fell in love with 2 years ago, and I'm never coming back as this man ever again. Mopar or no car, $5. Make him understand the consequences. Jeremy Razor him. Jeremy's, Mopar, he's got to stay. You get his choice. It's his choice on that. Kyle Carter, at what point do you call your pizza? We did that one. Tony Kozer, $5. I got my dad a Walmart shirt. He asked what it was for, and I told him it's his new team jersey. I think you can imagine the response. He's a Broncos fan also. Wow. Well, you got to make sure that you get him the right uniform with the right number. You got to placate us, old guys. You got to placate us. We got issues. Sheena D's for Mom's Drink Fund? No. Sheena, I don't know. I don't know whether you go back as far in the program as you should. I'll bring you something. I'm going to tell you something that all the common folk know. Yeah, all the common folk are aware of this, but I'm going to let you know. When Gen X Mom drinks excessively, it's a lot of fun. She can put away a few. Not very often, but when she does, she gets to a state of where she is super horny. And I mean super horny. And I want to tell you something. It's like nothing you've ever seen, and it lasts 20 minutes. And that's it. 20 minutes, and then she's asleep. I don't care. Oh, yeah, your brother's on that stream. Well, your brother learned something new. You got 20 minutes. If you're at a restaurant, at a bar, and she gets to that point where she triggers into horny mode, you ain't getting home. Nope, you'll never make it. Because in 20 minutes, she is sound asleep. You are dragging her up the stairs by her heels. She's out. That's it. There's no plan, no talking, no bonuses, no bonus round. You can't give her a 5-hour energy or Red Bull. No, my friends. Not a chance. So if you want her to drink, that's fine. But if she's drinking right now and she gets to that point, I'm fucking turning off this microphone, this camera, and this light, and you ain't seeing me for a while. At least 3 minutes. I might be back in 3 or 4 minutes, but I'm going to have 3 or 4 minutes. I'm going to have my way. Yeah. All right, scrolling through. What do we got here? I'm going to start at the bottom because Allie's got these things all fucked up. Go Smoke a Toad, member for 6 months. Smicky, you're still using the kid's picture. You're still using the kid's icon. You're not even switching over to mine. Ben Harris, member for 2 months. He's an extra. Ben's been a contributor and a former of the program for a couple months now. We love having him around. Ben's always got something to contribute. Ben comes in with something poignant. Now, a lot of you fuckers drink and you run your mouth and say shit, and it's funny. But Ben's like shooting that Black Robin Hood arrow from Errol Flynn, 1938. Yeah. No, that was a good bone. Shoot. Have you ever heard an arrow go by and hit? Shoot. Well, fuck you. I did it right. That's a good. Listen. I have watched Errol Flynn and Robin Hood more times than any of you. There's nobody who's watched that more than me, and that's the noise it makes. If you don't believe me, I don't care. I'm right, you're wrong. Disney Mama Sammy Joe just looked and I spent over $90 the other day sending stars during the General's Lunchbox Sugar Mama coming in handy. I'll tell you what, the stars thing with Sammy Joe and Facebook, yeah, I get off that and I can go have whatever I want for lunch. A lot because of Sammy Joe. I can leave that stream and I can collect my stars and I can walk right down there to In-N-Out Burger and go, that'll be a 4x4 with grilled onions, please, a chocolate shake, and cook those fries, baby. I can afford it because when I'm done with the stream, I've got like $11, I'm telling you. Uncle Nene, Private Pile or Private Joker? Private Pile. Sheena D's mom drink fun. I'm telling you, she's not gonna drink tonight. It's too late to get started. It's 7:30. Well, it'd probably take her about half an hour to get soused. Kyle Carter at 7:20. Leave. Go mess with the goat. He's on his way, Kyle. He's on the road. Down the road motors, baby. He's down the road motors. April Van Ryan, $10. Thank you very much. Turn my whole screen yellow over here. Much love, General. Two Shed Jackson, look it up. I have a hundo to the haircut fund. He looks good. Got to go. Date night to all. April Van Ryan, have a wonderful date. Thank you for stopping by. We'll catch you on the flip side, sweetheart. Deepak, Farmer Barn Story. Whoa, Deepak. Fuck, man. You know, Deepak, we were getting along so good all this week, all during the General's Lunchbox. Deepak comes in there, take a drink, tell the barn story. Now, how am I going to tell the barn story with my brother-in-law here? Now, I'm sure my brother-in-law's got his fair share of stories about barns and vans and back seats before he got married. There's no doubt about that. My brother-in-law was a product of the 70s. Now, imagine the cool, smooth cat in the 70s in high school in L.A. County, and everybody nicknames him the Fox. You don't just name yourself that shit. If you get that title, if you get that elevated title at your high school, you're the shit. You smelling that? That's my brother-in-law. He's the shit. Don't forget that. But I can't just be running around telling my stories because the only question my brother-in-law is going to have is like, okay, so when were you officially dating my sister and what was the time frame? You better not be fucking around because if I find out the time, see, you guys are putting me in a corner here. Now, Gen X mom's not so bright. I can go, no, honey, that wasn't the summer we were. That was the other summer. It was beside you weren't. I wasn't. We weren't. We were on a break and you were trying to. I can do that to her. You think that shit's going to fly with a guy? You think that shit's going to fly with a brother-in-law? Not a fucking chance in hell.
I got a text message from my
Hold
brother.
on. Ben Harris, 50 to another mic stand. That, you know what? That's Ben. I can't even tell you how perfect that is, Ben, because there's one that we need, these short ones for the podcast, so we don't have to fucking hold them. That's great. Ben, my man, that worked out perfect. Ian Porteus, $2. General is called me louder. It's easier. Just General just called me loud. It's easier. All right, Ian the Loud. I'm going to give him a regal title on that. All right, Allie, I think I caught up with all your shitty backwards mess. Gen X mom, she has the microphone.
Your brother-in-law texted. He texted.
Oh, he didn't even go through his wife this time?
No.
How fucked up am I? I was drinking.
First of all, he said he's very, very proud of Gen Z kid.
Yeah, we all are. And remember that if you damage me in any way, you're ruining your nephew's father. Now, do you really want your nephew to be fatherless? Please think of that.
He's fine. It's okay. He
All
goes,
right.
I'm going to keep listening to the live streams. I sure learn a lot. Thanks, Gen Z dad. Gen X dad.
Well, we aim to please around here, so when you use the bathroom, please aim. Right in the mouth, my brother-in-law is turning to my sister-in-law going, how the fuck have we not been listening to this shit for the past year? Do you realize all the shit I could have got caught up on? I'm fucking late. He doesn't sound like a redneck hick, but I got to make him sound that way because no matter what, I have to sound cooler than he is. Yeah. Oh, where was that? We had so much to talk about. I got derailed again and again and again and again. Lionheart, just keep pouring those drinks. Yeah, what the fuck? Lionheart is the overlord of the Discord server. We all know that. And he runs that thing with a heavy but fair hand. But motherfucker, I was up. I couldn't sleep last night. I was up till 1:30 in the morning staring at the TV. Don't even know what I was watching. And I'm texting back and forth with Lionheart. Now, he's back east. That motherfucker's got to be at 3 in the morning for sure. And I don't know when he ever sleeps. He answers everybody in every message in Discord. That motherfucker is everywhere. I mean, I'm not kidding. It's a running joke in the Gen X Talk staff meetings that dude is always on board. I mean, always on board. He doesn't miss a goddamn thing ever. It's the weirdest thing wherever you go on, he's there. He doesn't miss a thing. All right. Where was I? Now I'm just kind of settling in. I got my groove going on. Do you guys know that? There's something. You guys know when I settle in the chair just a little bit. I just shrink down a little bit more. I kind of slope in a little bit. I bring the mic in a little bit. It's okay. And it's part 2 of the program. Intermission's over. This is where things get all fucked up. They really do. All right, I'll finish this. But I keep pouring these things in between and keep sneaking them. But if we're seeing, and these are by Ben Shot. See the bullet in that? These are by our friends at Ben Shot. We got a bunch of these a while back from them, and they custom made some for us. They're pretty fucking cool. Ben Shot's a cool company. If you don't ever buy something, we're not sponsored by them. Just something I thought I'd tell you. Ben Shot's got some cool shit, and they don't just do the bullets. They do guitar picks and other stuff. You got to go check them out. Ben Shot's, it's a family operation over there. They're good fucking people in the Midwest. I dig them a ton. But I keep sneaking drinks in here. How much a lowball glass? How many is a lowball glass? About a third of that. It's got to be for sure a good 2 shots or more, 2.5 shots, maybe a third would be 3 shots in a lowball glass. You know, I have a sister-in-law who's not married to my wife's older brother, and she drinks enough. I'm sure she'd fucking know. I'm sure that particular person in my extended family could tell me how many shots are in a handle. But I digress. Oh, Sheena D's $20. She wants the radio voice. All right, hang on. I'm going to give you a little something, then we got to go back to my lies. I got my sheet of lies and shit that I just got to get to, including Whoopi Goldberg. Yeah. All right, okay. Sheena D's, the radio voice. She's asking for the radio voice. All right. Everybody who's listening out there in radio and TV land, if you dim your lights and you pull your speakers in real close, I'm talking dim the lights so low that all you can see is the flickering green and red of the radio that's in front of you. Turn the bass up real high, lay those speakers on the ground pointed straight up at the ceiling. If you want to have a good memory, it all starts with the voice. Every interaction we have, every peaceful and sexual notion we've ever come across in our life always starts with a thought, and that thought has a voice attached to it. Hopefully right now you're thinking of me. You don't have much choice. Close your eyes and sit back. Settle into that chair. Let's let yourself sink into that couch. With the lights down low and the music turned up, you can't help but just feel the voice traveling through you. So Sheena D's, this is for you. For a little bit, I just need you to remember. For a little bit, I just need you to think. You're welcome, America. And Denmark. All right, that wasn't the best one ever, but that's all I had. I got Allie in my ear. She's panting. Do it again. That's not what she said. Allie would never tell me to do that. Okay. Stop. Oh, I imagine my brother-in-law halfway through that handing the phone to his wife going, here, this is more for you than me. I'm sorry. That's all I had. I couldn't think of anything else. You guys got me drinking. What the fuck am I supposed to do? All right. So where were we? We had lies and we had stories and we had stuff and we just barely got through it. We're an hour and a half in, man. That's for rookies. All right. What do we got here? Okay. So I got to cover a few things. If I'm going to get any serious badunkadunk from Gen X Mom, I have to pay attention to the things she shouts. And as I'm working on my show prep for you guys, let me go back to the live stream. As I'm working on my show prep, I'm looking through things, I'm scanning articles, I'm thinking about things. I make some notes during the week, stuff that I find interesting that we might want to talk about, fill in the gaps when there's a lot of dead air. And she sits across the room and she goes, "Oh my God, did you hear about this?" And I have to say something. Sheena D's, $20 for the general drink fund. Well, thank you, sweetheart. I hope I earned that from you. And then, I heard about that. And they said, "Oh, my God, did you see this?" Now, it's okay when she yells these things from across the room, But about half the time, she waddles her big, fat, her lovely, natural, white ass over here and makes me watch the video and comment on it. And the reason she does that is she's making sure that I'm listening. She's making sure that I'm paying attention. So I have to just do my thing and pay attention there. And someone left their microphone on. We're getting a little reverb. There's two of me. Gen X Mom is not the trained audio professional that I am. No, she's not. Okay, so when you're married, you have to compromise, and as you guys know, compromise is a big part of marriage. The kid asked me about that one time years ago. Let me explain it to you, new kids out there. Anybody under the age of 30 that's still trying to figure out how to have a successful marriage, I'm telling you right now, I've been on this planet for half a century, and it's all about compromise. Let me give you an example, a real life example. A couple years ago, my wife said she wanted a dog, and I said, we're not getting a dog. And she said, I'm getting a dog. I said, you're not getting a dog. And we argued about that for quite a while, and then we came to a compromise. We got a dog. That's how compromise in marriage works. You're welcome. I gave you that one for free. No charge. No charge. That one was for free. You write that shit down, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You write that down, young men, and you will live a long and happy life. You couple that with a few phrases like, yes, dear, and your marriage is solid. You are good to go, baby. Yeah, take advantage of that knowledge. Yeah, I've tripped over my dick more than once until I found out the answers to life, and that's one of them. All right. So along with that, what I'm trying to tell you is that you have to listen to what she's saying, and you have to have some consequence of how important it is. What she's learned is that I blow her off, and I don't listen to anything she's saying, and I don't write it down, and I don't care. So now she's across the room after she reiterates 15 times about something fucking annoying that I don't care about. You know what she follows up with? You better talk about that shit on your live stream, or I'll know you're not really listening. So here we are in the middle of this shit, trying to talk about shit that I don't care about, but I have to pretend to care about it. So bear with me. Here we go. All right. Now the reason I said all that was because if it's brilliant, then you're welcome. If it sucks, we can blame it on her. All right, good. Glad you're coming along with me on that. All right, let me scroll down. There was some stuff. My Sexy Wife, Trump Affidavit, Brian Steller, New Barn, Old Barn. One of the Gen X staff is an asshole because he's a Ginch and won't give me any of his lawn darts. Skipping over that. Facebook Mickey, General Certificate. Talked about that a little bit. Should talk about that. Didn't talk about that. I ran over that a little bit. Not her, not there. Come on. I had this shit. How come I'm this fucking disorganized now? Coasters Flash. It's hard to see, and there's a reason. I want to talk about it right now. I got to go back up. It had to have been at the top. Who's in debt? Visual Center. Boss Cut. $2 Horror. We talked about that. Frameworks. We covered that. Goat Rap. Bathroom. We got that. How did I miss this? Where's my shit on this? I put this stuff in here. You know what? I better put it on the wrong place. If I put it on the wrong fucking place, I'm going to be so pissed. Michael Jazz, Mike Jar. No, we're good there. How did it not be there? Where's my stuff, man? There was one called Whoopi. Where's the one called? I had a picture and everything. Bathroom, My Sexy Wife, Trump Affidavit, Brian Stelter, New Barn, Old Barn, glitchy dart from a Ginch in the staff, who I won't say who it is on staff that's a Ginch, but they're over 6'9". Facebook Mickey, come on now. Ordained Minister, that's me. Brett Bear, Blue Collar Enlightenment, come on, man. IRS, I got a woodshed shirt. Stein sold out. Podcast keychain. Coasters. What the fuck is going on? How did I lose all this shit? Watch Door, Series 3. Wow. All my shit's gone. I'm scrolling to the bottom. There's nothing here. It's absolutely not there. Hang on. Let me check something else real quick. I don't know. I don't know what happened to it. I had it. I don't think I can add something in here without... You know what? I'm going to try something brand new tonight. Let me just see if I can do this. I don't think I can. Allie, can you click on real quick? Can you click in my ear real quick? I'm going off the reservation here. I want you to tell me what's happening on the screen. Hopefully, it stays right here. Okay? I don't know if it's going to. Hold on, let me get to pictures. This is where I want to be. And let me go look at something. Let you tell me what you see on the screen. Can you see me fucking around? I'm not telling people you said that. Come on now. All right, so we're staying there, and I go here and click this and look for that, and I browse here. No, this is you can actually do this. I didn't know you could do this live. This is great. Okay, and I found my girl, and look at that. There it is. I know it's in there somewhere. Can you guys see that now? Are we good? How about that? You guys can see that? Do we get it? Okay. Can you see, Allie, can you see Whoopi Goldberg? Okay. All right. You can click off now. Thank you for being that lovely voice of reason in my ear. This was something you guys sent to me a bunch of times. Whoopi Goldberg freaks out over student loan debt burden. People can't get gas. They can't buy food. And this statement of hers, this article, was all about, and how do you expect them to pay their loans back? And everybody, I want to tell you, I'm honored. I want to tell you that I feel honored that you bestowed this chore to me. You guys all asked me to be a representative for Generation X. So we have 10 million people that nominated yours truly to represent Generation X, where we could speak to Whoopi Goldberg and give an answer to her question. And in this article, I did take time to read it. I did take time to go through it. Whoopi Goldberg freaks out over student loan debt. People can't buy gas. They can't buy food. And the rest of the quote says, how do you expect them to pay their loans back? Well, I thought about this for a long time, and I prayed, and I tried to come to a conclusion that was articulate and worthy of the occasion. I tried to make sure that the words I chose were not demeaning to Whoopi Goldberg, not attacking. I tried to find something very neutral. After all, you want to be heard in the media group. You don't want to be drowned out by the white noise of confusion. So I tried very hard for a few days to craft something poignant where I could address Whoopi, because she's waiting for this reply. She's waiting for someone to speak to her. She's waiting for Generation X to answer. She has put it out there. What do you expect them to do? And as the duly authorized representative of Generation X and the state and city and county of Minden, Nevada, I wanted to represent it correctly. So what I said, what I'm going to say, it was carefully crafted and written down. Whoopi, the reason they can't pay their loans back, the reason they can't afford gas, the reason they can't buy food is because of the fucking stark raving lunatics that your side of the fence and your media group has put in office. You guys have lied about everything you've done. You've lied about everything you've said. You've misused and misappropriated the trust of the American people. And every time you open up your fucking mouth, you lie. You're absolutely one of the worst human beings as far as commentating on Earth. You're horrible at it. Now, I did love you in Star Trek, I got to tell you, and The Color Purple. You kind of won my heart, and your stand-up stuff with Robin Williams and Billy Crystal was on par. You will always have a place in my heart. But the monster that you've turned into over the years, I got to tell you, I'm not a fan. I can't believe you've morphed into a version of an angry blob tree monster. You're angry. You're mad, and you're a beautiful person. I love you. You're beautiful. I love looking at you. I love when you talk about everything except when you go to politics, because you jump off the cliff with no parachute so fast. It's almost amazing. Did everyone? I look around and go, did everyone hear what she did? Did you see what she just did? Did you see that? And you just jump over the edge. The stuff you did. Boy, Tom Selleck, boy, you just turned on him and he tore you guys up on that. Everybody that you have on your show, Bill O'Reilly just rips you guys. Anybody with competence that comes on The View tears you guys up, and I'll tell you why. You're superficial. You're superficial. You throw out one-liners and zingers, and you get the audience for a good laugh, and then you pretend that you won the argument because you have 300 people in the audience that are stupid enough to think like you, that you won, and you got your ratings, and someone's tapping their Nielsen rating button like this, and things go up. But I'm telling you, as a representative of Generation X, as a duly authorized representative of a bunch of people that have common sense and think with their brain still, I got to let you know, in no uncertain terms, you truly are full of shit. You really are. I know you have fans and followers and people that walk around praising you. But would you be surprised to know that I know some of the people in that studio? Yeah. Would you be surprised to know that a lot of the people that pat you on the back as you walk down the hallway think you're full of shit? Oh, they're never going to tell you they like their job. You know, nobody wants to get fired, and you'd fire them. You wouldn't have a meaningful conversation with a janitor there on The View who's dumping the trash. You'd fire him. And they know that, so the truth will never be let out. I don't mind saying it. I don't mind letting you know that I know 2 or 3 people that work on your program that absolutely their stomach turns when you say the shit you say. I don't mind telling you that. Now, that's their opinion, and this is my opinion. I guess we all could be wrong. But then remember, everything you say is your opinion, and you are wrong. All right. Moving on from Whoopi. I don't know where I went. I got all fucked up on that. So, yeah. Okay. This is something that this is one that Gen X mom screamed at me 12 times, made me watch some videos, so I'm going to talk about it. And I thought she was full of shit. All right? In fact, I got a drink before we talk about this. I got a drink. I know this is the political part of the program. If you don't like it, fucking hang up. I didn't ask you to be here. I love when you guys show up. I love when we hang out. But you know what? If the conversation is turning bad at the bar you're in, you cash out, you pay your bar tab, you wave to everybody, and you go next door to the next bar. I understand. But there's people at the next bar that are just showing up. Maybe I'm talking to them. I'm not trying to piss you guys off. I'm just trying to speak from my heart. Now, maybe I'm wrong, but maybe, yet again, the voice of common sense that comes from you guys, believe me, it comes from the common sense of you guys, the emails, the text messages, the conversations we have in real life, we all end up at the same conclusion. Let's move on to this one. This is brilliant. All right, so, Gen X mom goes, can you believe there's people over 50 years old that are going on strike? I said, for what? They can't pay their student loans, and they're telling us that if Biden reinstates the moratorium is off, they have to pay their student loans back. I said, okay, so a bunch of people took out loans, and they have to pay them back. I don't get the issue. Well, they're Generation X. I said, so? She goes, well, they're making us look bad. I said, what? I told my wife, I go, do you think that everybody in Generation X is fucking perfect? We got as many fuck-ups in our generation as anybody does. So what? Well, they're going on strike. I mean, think about what they're saying. We're not paying our debt anymore. So she's right. I had to look into this a little bit, and I had to make a couple phone calls. And I tracked down a couple people that are doing the same thing. Like, well, with how much money the government has, we don't believe that we should have to repay our debt. I mean, with the way the economy is. And I said, whoa. So you're blaming Pennsylvania Avenue for a fucked up inflationary economy, and the punishment you're going to inflict on them is you fucked up, you made the economy fucked up, fuck you and your payments. I'm not making another payment till you put the economy back where it's supposed to be. And they said, yes. They go, that's the short version. Yes, we're not paying shit. As long as they're fucking up our world, we're going to fuck up their world. I got to tell you, half of me agreed with them. Part of me was like, well, I get it. Now think, hold on. In Generation X terminology, if you'd have left the fucking economy alone and everybody was doing well, they'd be happy to pay their loans back. You fucked it up. I know. I get so fucking torn on this shit because you're against them, and yet you're kind of with them. You're like, all right, I can't do this with you anymore. I can't sit there and I get what you have to pay your loan. You took the loan. You promised you'd pay it back. You got to fucking pay the loan. You're gonna pay the loan, and then look at you and go, well, they fucked up the economy. I lost my job and the whole fucking mess around there. Fuck them. I'm not paying them. I got to tell you that I'm a little torn on this issue. Now, I don't think those people should be out there screaming on TV at the top of their lungs. I think they ought to just, when the guys come knocking on their door, you owe us money. They open up the door and go, fuck you. You owe me my life back. All right. Maybe I'm not thinking about this clearly. This is why you guys can't have me in charge of shit. You guys keep telling me to run for public office, and I'd be the mayor of some city, and 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue would call me and go, hey, you know, there are a lot of people in your city, and you're kind of not paying their loans. And I'd go, well, fuck you. They're worried about bread. I get it. In that respect, I almost go along a little bit with Whoopi Goldberg, but she doesn't realize she's on my side of the argument, but it's her people that did this shit. Oh, what the fuck? Maybe I'm way off. Well, you know, the drunker I get, the less I know. Oh, Ian says I have to pay my SBA loan back because I borrowed it. I know. I got it. I do. I'm on your side. Ian, I totally, when I sober up and I'm not fucking around, Ian's right. Ian's 100% right. That's the bottom line. But you got to admit that Whoopi going out there going, you know, people are worried about how to eat. How can they pay their loans? Yeah, good question, fuckers. You did this. I don't know. Julie O'Malley says I still have loans, but that's my problem. Well, Julie, it is, but it's a cultural problem for the vibe we've all got right now. Insurmountable says harem girls all ready for showers now. Insurmountable's talking about when I put on my sexy voice. Harem girls are all ready for their cold showers now. Satan says about my little sexy voice rant earlier, no homo, but that was sexy. Hey, give me a call. Yeah. Rowdy Bobby, did you see the Dodge Charger is going electric? They're all going electric. The Mustang's electric. Every car is going electric. Electric is not the way to go. I'm going to tell you, I've been a mechanic for 35 years or so, and electric is not the way to go. I've done some serious fucking homework on this. Yeah, I got down to the nuts and bolts of the whole fucking thing, and while I'm talking, I'm going to secretly be pouring some more. You guys aren't even going to know what's happening because I'm a trained broadcast professional. I can do two things at once. Look, I'm looking right at the camera, not even looking at my glass. Yeah, I never even looked down at it, did I? Yeah, that's what you get here. Top-notch quality alcoholics behind the glass. It's true. I've done a lot of homework on electric cars. And the short version, which we've talked about this before, there's no secret for you guys. The short version is the amount of carbon emissions that it takes to build an electric car. You have to then drive that electric car 180,000 miles to offset or equal what it takes to build a small block Chevy pickup. Because a small block Chevy pickup takes almost nothing in carbon emissions. It doesn't pollute the atmosphere to build it at all. Almost zero. There's nothing. Very small. But as you drive them, yes, the Chevy pickup truck creates emissions and the electric car creates zero emissions. So by the time you hit 180,000 miles, both vehicles' contribution to global warming is equal. Then, after 180,000 miles, yes, the electric car is better for the environment as far as carbon emissions goes. That's the short version, and that's 100% accurate, 100% true. There's not one scientist who would argue with me on that. Those are the undisputed facts. Okay. So what is the right way to go? Do we sit there with fossil fuels? Well, yeah. First of all, I'm going to tell you two things. I'm going to tell you the scientific part, and then I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to let you folks, if you're listening around the world, if you're staying up in the middle of the night in Ireland and Great Britain and England, if you're just waking up and tuning in from Australia and the Netherlands, I'm going to let you in a little something at street level. I'm going to give you something that you're not going to hear anywhere else on a TED Talk. You're not going to hear on the planet. I want you to listen. First, we'll go with the scientific one. All right, hybrid. Now, what's a hybrid? Hybrid is a gasoline engine, and it's also electric, or it's also hydrogen. Now, to make this very simple for you, gasoline engines run dirty around town. stop and go traffic, stop lights and stop signs, idling through drive-thrus. They run dirty. If you're going to talk about carbon emissions and what they're putting in the air, they run dirty then. On the highway, 60, 70, 80 miles an hour, they run pretty fucking clean. I mean really clean. All right. So what if you had a hybrid car that around town stop and go traffic was hydrogen or was electric, and then when it got on the open road, kicked into gasoline where it ran clean? That is, in my opinion, from all the homework and research I've done, that is a perfect vehicle. Absolutely perfect. Because you can go 600 miles on a tank of gas. You're not limited by Teslas being stuck on the side of the road. Gen X Mom and I have actually gone to Vegas, and we've seen Teslas on the side of the road that didn't quite make it to the charging station, and people have to come by with portable gasoline generators to charge their cars on the side of the road. Yes, it's true. Yeah. So that's the technical side. All right? That's just a simple version. I'm not wrong. Go look up the facts. Come back. If you're yelling at me right now, you're fucking wrong. I'm a scientist. I got a PhD. Yeah, well, I got a PhD too in BS, and you're full of it. All right. So go look it up. Come back and tell me I'm wrong. That's the best way to go. Now, do you want to know the street level version? Are you ready for the Gen X part of this? I promised it to you. I may have to drink to get there because you're not going to like it. And my brother-in-law's a boomer. Yeah. My brother-in-law's a boomer. And his generation is even more in tune to this than I am. This may not be his particular cup of tea. Or might not be any boomer's particular cup of tea. If you don't know what that means, because you're a young fucking child, go look it up. Cup of tea. Go look it up in the Urban Dictionary and come back, and you can sit at the grown-ups table after you learn what the fuck I'm talking about. God, I can't believe how many times you people have to go look shit up because you don't know. I'm speaking English here. I'm just speaking English. You fuckers. All right, hold on. Okay. So listen up. I'm going to tell you something. This is nuts and bolts. You may not like it, but it's the truth. And I'm going to tap into something that isn't common knowledge. This isn't just out there in Wikipedia. It isn't talked about on the news. But I grew up in Southern California. I am a product of Los Angeles and LA County. I'm a product of the beautiful San Fernando Valley, and I wouldn't trade my childhood for anybody's. But that also means that I understand some things that most people don't. We're talking about cars. Not only was I a mechanic, but before I was a mechanic, I was a street rod kid, man. I like tuning up cars in the driveway. I like going to In-N-Out Burger and Noggles at 1 in the morning and listening to K-Earth 101 oldies from what my parents used to listen to with Wolfman Jack. I liked hanging out twisting wrenches on a hot summer night because you could in the driveway at all hours of the night. I miss those times. I miss that vibe, but I learned a lot from it. And all the electric cars and all the hydrogen cars, and it doesn't matter how fast they go. And let me tell you, electric cars will accelerate faster than a gas engine. You want to race quarter mile? They're going to beat us. They're going to beat the gas cars. You want to race? When I was a kid growing up, and I'm sure my brother-in-law did this too, we would race across the intersection. I know this sounds dumb, but you'd pull up to a light and somebody look at them, they look at you, and you'd race just to the other crosswalk. When the light turned green, no cars, no pedestrians, you'd just race to the crosswalk to see who could get there first. I know it's dumb, but we did it. Everybody did it as a kid growing up in Southern California. It was just something you fucked around with. All right. Electric cars would beat us every time. If you know anything about electric cars, they will accelerate quicker than a gas engine. Well, why isn't everybody buying them if they're faster, if they're quicker, if they're better for the environment? Why isn't everybody flocking to those things? And I'm going to tell you one simple truth you've probably never heard anywhere else. And I'm going to give you the answer right now. That's right. Gen X Talks is going to have a news break right now. You ready? We like the sound. We fell in love in the late 50s and 60s with the sound that a car makes when they have hooker or Hedman headers all the way back to glass packs and cherry bombs. We like 3-inch pipes all the way back. Even diesel guys, they run those big old fucking stacks and pipes all the way to the back. Everybody, we love the sound. We love the rumble and the feel and the roar. We don't care how much the gasoline costs. We don't give a shit if you tell us we're putting a hole in the ozone layer. It's an American thing. It's a generational thing. I'm not wrong on that. You can go get Ben. If there's one Poindexter out there going, well, I'm your age and I don't fucking care about that shit. In fact, it's fucking noisy. I'm taking off from a light and I can't listen to NPR radio in my fucking car because your fucking pipes next to me are just fucking roaring like that. I'm calling the EPA, motherfucker, and sending them to your house. Yeah, fuck you. It's just an American thing. I don't know whether I can explain it. I don't know if it's in Britain. I don't know if it's in Asia. I don't know if it's in Australia. I'm guessing it is. I'm guessing it's a generational thing. We like the fucking way they sound. Man, when I tromp on that thing, I want to feel those pipes. I want to know that engine's just about ready to come loose underneath me all the way until I get my foot out of the fucking carburetor. You seriously don't know what a carburetor is? Oh, my fucking Christ. Why am I here? Why am I fucking talking when half the room is kids on a fucking car? When I say I put my foot in the carburetor, that means I'm pushing so hard on the... All right, look, go fucking look it up. I do not have time to babysit you on this. I don't. I seriously don't, okay? I'm just telling you that if I have to explain this to you, you're never going to fucking get it. And I've done this. I've done this in group settings. I've done this in arguments with people like, well, electric and hydrogen like this, and I don't know why the sales are there. And I'm raising my hand going, because it fucking doesn't feel right. It doesn't sound right. There's a difference when you fucking put your foot in it and the tires come loose and the roar comes through. You can feel in the steering wheel. You can feel all 8 cylinders firing. Boom, 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 boom. You got a small block Chevy. It's 1-843-6572. Boom, 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 boom. It's something that you can't replace. Now, you know what? For all you young fuckers out there, don't worry. One day we'll all be dead. And none of this will matter. You guys will get your way one day. Time's against us. We're all going to die. And you know what's going to happen? The only time you're going to be able to drive a car that counts for shit is on Sundays during a parade when you have a permit in your window. It's coming. But I don't want to be around to see it. I know some of you watching the program, that's your agenda, that's your thing. You're taking notes here where you can talk us all down and do this shit. I got it. I don't fucking care. You want to try to kill the American spirit? Go ahead. It'll just come up somewhere else in some other way. Maybe not cars. It'll be something. You're not going to be able to do it. There's a bunch of blue tards. That's their fucking agenda. What they don't understand is never going to happen. It's not going to. The pendulum is going to swing back the other way. All right. I'm way late between the sheets. I'm getting my ass kicked. I have never been kicked in the balls between the sheets more than what Allie and Liz are doing right now. Let me take a minute. Let me catch up. Disney Mama Sammy Joe, $5. Speaking of cars, are you a Chevy guy or a Ford guy? Chevy trucks and older Ford cars. Hope that answers your question there. Sheena D's $1.99. So she's putting some little D in the jar for me. Ian says $2. There's no sound like a big block at 7,000 RPMs. Ian, you and I are drinking buddies from this moment forward. Top Knots Rule pissed me off when I heard Joe Rogan drives a Tesla. Yeah, I know. I'm not against Joe. I've actually have some Joe Rogan news, but I'm not willing to share it right now. RV Hi Alley wanted to ask the general to tell everyone why he's still proud to be an American. RV Hi Alley, I wanted to ask the general to tell everyone why he's still proud to be an American. That was the question from a guy named RV. Why am I still proud to be an American? Holy shit. We may have to end the program on that, but there's a little bit in here. So I'm going to tell you what. We're up on 2 hours. All the regulars are in here. The usual suspects are in here. The degenerates are all hanging out. Let me see if I can't find the truth at the bottom of that glass. RV asks, why am I still proud to be an American? And we are the bottom of the glass nation because the truth and the stories are always at the bottom of the glass. It doesn't matter what bar you're hanging out, what campfire you got a circle around. There's always people drinking. The more they drink, the more the stories come out. The more they drink, the truth comes out. The inhibitions drop, and they say the shit they're not supposed to. Same with me. Same with the rest of you, I'd expect. All right, let's raise a glass right now. I see a couple of you doing it ahead of time. Adam Brenneman got a hold of that one. Diane Black's there. Wait a second. What'd this guy say? Mike Perkins? I see the crap from Tesla Factory. Yeah, all right. I thought you were bullshitting me, Mike. No, I'm with you. There's all the drinks. There's the Legion of X. There's the bottom of the glass nation. Let's finish it up with this question together, shall we? RV went to Allie and asked why I'm still proud to be an American. I'm assuming part of the premise of his question might have had to lean towards, why are you still proud to be American? You know, you understand with America fucking bullshit? Maybe. Maybe. I didn't hear that part. Making that up in my head. That's the way I feel when someone asks me, why are you still proud to be an American? The first part that comes to my head is, are you out of your fucking mind? Why am I still proud to be an American? You want to talk about all of our faults, all of our issues, and all of our problems? You want to talk about slavery and segregation? You want to talk about all the racism problems that have existed in pockets of America, incidents in America? Not systemic. But guess what? Slavery. We took care of that, didn't we? How many other countries in the world still have slaves? Yeah, you're not ready to answer that question, are you? All right, we'll move along. Segregation. We beat that, didn't we? Equal rights for every man. We took care of that, didn't we? Yeah. Do you understand that America is a country that evolves? Do you understand that there's always going to be problems in America? If you're going to fucking kneel before the flag, you're going to be kneeling the rest of your life. If you're just kneeling for problems, you're going to be kneeling forever. Because there's always going to be problems. That's like saying in your marriage, you know, if there's a problem in my marriage, I'm going to get divorce papers ready to sign. Well, then you're going to be revamping and redesigning divorce papers the rest of your life because a marriage is work and there's always problems. You fucking idiot. Does America have racial problems? Yeah, but they're incidents. It's not a racial problem with the country. Does America have things it needs to correct? Yes, and we do all the time. We are the greatest example of a work in progress, and we fix shit every chance. You know, women couldn't vote. Now they can vote. We fix shit. We move forward. We move on. Why am I proud to be an American? How can I still be proud to be an American? Well, one, everything that's fucked up, we've either fixed or are fixing all the time. Why am I proud to be an American? Oh, I don't know. For the same reason that all you fuckers around the world call us when you need money. You call us. Oh, we're the most fucked up nation of all, and fuck those Americans. Fuck Americans and freedom and all their bullshit. We're broke and we're dying and we need shit. Can you help us? Why am I proud to be an American? Because of our military. It protects me. Yeah. Our military protects me and my right to be who I am. And all of you fuckers around the fucking planet call us when there's a problem. Oh, fuck America. God damn America. Fuck America. Oh, shit. We're being invaded. Somebody call the Americans. You two-faced assholes. You're a bunch of two-faced fucking liars. I love when I hear a president like Trump or Bush that quits paying one of our enemies. They quit subsidizing one of our enemies. The first thing I do is I send off emails to those fuckers in their dynasties, and I say, "Hey, we don't pay you anymore. Guess you're gonna have to hate us for free now." I've actually done that. I found a way to send emails to people and say, "Hey, guess you're going to have to hate us for free. We're not paying you anymore. Fuck you." Yeah. Why am I proud to be an American? Because despite all of our problems, we are still the best country on the fucking planet. I know. And here's where you fuckers in the comment section, here's where you fuckers in emails, well, you're the last in education, and you're 33rd in economy, and you're 24th in literacy, and you're hey. I'm not even arguing that with you. You want something, bottom of the glass nation? You want something that I came up with for free when I argue with these people? I get in arguments in the street. I get arguments in the grocery store. You're not the greatest country. You only think you're number one is in the prison system, and you're number one in deaths and minorities, and you're running, hey, fuck off. I didn't say that. I didn't say we were number one in everything. And I just said we were the best. Do you get the difference? When these dill holes come at you with, you're not the greatest country, let me list you all the statistics. I said, save it. When you're done, we're still the best. I don't care about your charts. I don't care about your graphs and your focus groups. I don't care about your books that were written, your PhDs. I don't give a fuck. We're still the best. Let me give you an example of what I mean by that. I am not the richest man that Gen X mom has ever dated. No. I'm probably not the physically strongest guy she's ever dated. Perhaps, even with this, perhaps I'm not the most handsome man she's ever dated. But do you know what I was? Do you know what I am? I'm the best. I was the best one for her. You can call America any name you want. You can cite all of the charts, all of the graphs, all of the statistics. Go ahead. All the surveys and all the polls. I don't give a shit where you rank us. Rank us at the bottom. We're still better than you. We're still better than the fuck-ups. I changed the argument from everyone saying, America's not the greatest nation ever. And they expect me to argue. And I go, yeah, you're right. Yeah, we're still better than anybody you know. Stops the discussion right there. Stops it right fucking there. How many times have you heard people go, well, you're not the greatest nation, blah, 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 blah. You're not the greatest nation, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I got you, buddy. Shut up. Yeah, maybe by your charts we're not the greatest, but we're the best. You're welcome for that one, America and Denmark. I gave you that one for free because I've done that argument. Yeah, we are the fucking best. So RV, when you say, how am I proud to be an American? I am so proud to be an American because we can evolve, we can change. The Constitution is a living, breathing document that has roots that are unimaginably strong. Yeah. And the Supreme Court is agreeing with me, and I am agreeing with them. Yeah, look at some of the changes. Look at some of the conversations. Getting back to the roots of our country. Yeah. We are a great country. We are the best country. Don't forget that. How can I stand up and say that I'm still proud to be an American? Well, number one, I was born here, and everybody should have some sort of loyalty to their country. That's for starters. I believe This is going to piss some of you off. Some of you are going to unfriend me right now. Are you ready? Yeah. Here comes the unfriend me sauce. Some of you are going to jump ship right fucking now. All right, RV. This one's for you. You want to know how proud I am to be an American? If I was in a situation where President Obama or President Biden were being attacked, I would stand in front of them and take a bullet. I don't particularly like either one of those motherfuckers. Not at all. But I would stand in front of them and take a bullet because you don't fuck with my president. You don't fuck with my country. Oh, I'm not one of those libtards. I'm not one of those bluetards. Trump is not my president. I'm going to be rebellious. Fuck you. He's the president. And for you to act any other way, you're not American. You are labeled yourself un-American. I didn't vote for Biden. I don't particularly like the guy. I didn't vote for Obama. I don't like the guy. But I will stand in front of either one of those men and take a bullet. If I have to give my life to protect the president of the United States, I fucking would. Because I don't pick and choose. I don't pick and choose how to be an American. I don't pick and choose what is the right fight. I just have this uncanny common sense thing that you can't do that. We'll deal with Biden. We'll deal with Obama, but you're not going to fucking do anything to them. I will stop you. If I can, I will stop you. And how many of you are hanging up right now? How many of you are hanging up going, hey, fuck that guy? No. Then you're giving in to the very division that is making life difficult for all of us. Sorry. I still go back to a day when that sort of shit matters. I go back to a time when I was brought up where it didn't matter what religion you were, what political party you belonged to. You did the right thing. Kind of weird, isn't it? Doing the right thing. RV, you ask why I'm proud to be an American. I don't know if I can explain it any differently than that. I don't know if I can get through to you. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. I don't know. I don't even know if you're still here, you're still listening, you're going to pick up on this later. But you asked the question. Here's the best answer I can give you. And I'm nothing more than a drunk, dumb mechanic in the middle of the desert using $3 words. That's all I got. All right, listen, I got to go. I can't, I know Deepak's probably still in here fucking around about the barn story. I am not telling that barn story in front of my brother-in-law. He doesn't listen to all the shows. Let's save that for Tuesday. Tuesday at 6, let's come back and meet my brother-in-law. He'll have his medication by then. He'll be sitting on the side of the couch, drooling, not listening to anything I'm saying, and then I can talk a bunch of shit. So, David Black, with you 100% General, may not like him or vote for him, but he's still the president and deserves that respect. David, that makes two of us, my friend, because there's not many people out there who feel that way anymore. I'm going to say goodnight. I might head off to the Discord server if I've got it left in me. I'm kind of fucking hungry. I need to go to the bathroom. I need to get some grub. But you guys asked the questions. I gave you some answers. We touched on a bunch of stuff. And goddamn, did we see the kid shave his head? Let me go over here. Nothing in between the sheets. I think we're good there. I covered my stuff. Listen, I'm gonna hit the stream button where it'll play for a little bit longer. We can talk. All right. I'll say goodbye to everybody. If you're in here, you got something to say to me, I'm gonna say it back right there. John Baker's got a good comment in there. My Steeler buddy. I don't have my Steeler glass out here, but John Baker from my Steeler guy, the Pittsburgh buddy. If you guys understand what I'm saying and you agree, hang out. I'm not asking you if you understand what I'm saying, send me money. No, I didn't say that. I just said hang out. All I said was just write something kind. We're just hanging out, man. We're just like a bar or a campfire. You guys ask the questions. You guys put me on the spot. You guys wait till I'm drunk and ask me those questions. Well, fuck off. That's what you're going to get. But I promise you it's going to be honest. I don't cater to anybody out there. I tell you the common sense way things used to be. There's a lot of people that watch this program that are younger, and they're trying to understand how we grew up. They're trying to understand the dedication, the simplicity of common sense and core values. I'm just trying to repeat it out loud. I'm not a prophet. I'm not a genius. Just a fucking regular jabroni like the rest of you that was there. That's it. Not complicated, man. I'm no better or no worse than any of the rest of you. I promise you. Mrs. Four wants you to remind everyone about the movie on Monday. Mrs. Four, I would gladly do that for you. And drink the last little drink that's in here for Mrs. Four. There is a movie night on Discord server. Allie and Liz will put it up for you. We all hang out in the Discord server. It's just chat rooms. There's a bunch of chat rooms. Just scroll around looking. We just hang out. But here's what's really fucking cool. I just learned about this the last movie night. During the movie, there's actually a chat bar. You can actually hit in the upper right corner. You can talk. And during the movie, there was like 7, 8, 9, 12 of us that were sharing information or feelings about the movie. I'm telling you, that was so fucking great for me. And I don't normally talk during movies. I want movies to be quiet. But I'm telling you, the interaction that we all had about what these movies meant to us, what we felt about them, was great. Now, a couple things before I go real quick. I know you're all been smoking and toking and stroking and joking the whole fucking time. Everybody's drunk. Everybody's fucking lit. I got it. But there was a few changes around here. Did you notice that my skin tone was not yellow? We have a ring light. Did you notice the new microphone? Yes, you did. How many of you noticed that there's a new background, that Gen X Mom put a plant in there? She moved the fucking, the bookcase over. How many of you noticed there was some new stuff in there? Anybody? I'm just asking. We went to a lot of trouble today. Went to a lot of fucking work. Putting this stuff together. It was a big fucking hairy mess, but we got it done. I couldn't have done it without Gen Z Kid and his muscles. I couldn't have done it without Gen X Mom and her love and support. That I have literally taken up part of her living room and fucked it up beyond repair. I have. Hold on, my whole screen, Jesus Christ, my whole screen turned red. Epic Eden. Note, pay attention to his eye contact. Gen X, my generation, is the last to hold eye contact when communicating, when talking or listening. Total respect, even in the stream, mad respect. Epic Eden. Wow. Not only am I completely thrilled that you dropped a fucking C note to everybody in here. Thank you, Epic Eden. That's going to go right towards the kids' goat fund. But Epic Eden, I want to tell you something right now. You fucked me. Epic Eden just dropped a C note, $100 bill, and Epic Eden fucked me in the ass. Because one of the things, one of my notes that I try to do in here is to make sure that when we're talking about something, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at the camera because I'm talking to you guys. It's like a firm handshake and look someone in the eye when you're talking to him. And he just fucking called me out. He called me out. He just exposed my secret. Epic Eden just exposed what I write notes to remember. Allie reminds me in the sheets. Make sure you're paying to look in the Gen X Mom comes. Make sure you're looking. So I'm focused. I'm training myself. I'm trying to do it. And Epic Eden just comes out and blows the whole thing. Hey, fucking eye contact. Good job. No, don't tell him. It's guy code. It's man code. It's Gen X code. And Epic Eden. Not only did he spot it, I'm assuming it's a he. Could be a she. I'm assuming. Not only did he spot it, he fucking called me out on it. I should just talk over here. So, how's it going, everybody? You know what I'm talking about here. What a way to end the show. I got fucking called out. And I'm going to tell you before I go, I'm going to hang out a little bit. And I don't know who you are. That looks so fucking weird. Gen Z Kid just showed up from Buford. I'm sure he's got some pictures and stuff. I'm sorry. You can go over to this side. Go over here and kneel down. Get over by the bus. There you go. He's back, everybody.
So this is because you guys, okay? Now, I'm not saying that in malicious intent. I'm saying I did this for you. You guys gave me the opportunity to do this. Like, in my right mind, I would have never gotten a buzz cut. But you gave me the motivation to be like, you know what? Who cares? I did this for you guys. So I'd like to say thank you and goodbye and good night. Unless it's morning and you're across the ocean.
I can't get used to this. You need to move out
dude,
tomorrow
this is the
morning.
greatest feeling of my
You
life
need to
right
move
now.
out tomorrow. I can't. I'm not okay with this. I don't know whose son you are.
You donated $100 to give me a buzz cut.
Well, I was wrong. I've been wrong before.
It looked like an egg.
You look like Sinead O'Connor.
Well, anyways, like I said, thank you guys. I hope you have a good night. Thank you for babysitting my dad every night.
Whoa, they don't babysit me. I'm the one pushing the stroller here.
I'm saying my epilogue now. Okay, let me finish. Sheena D's. That's the D's nuts joke there.
Yep.
$20 for Gen Z Kid. Thank you so much.
Don't give him any money. He
I should
doesn't.
make a video wearing a wig.
Hey, was there anybody out there tonight, or did you talk to anybody? Everybody
yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Who saw you do this of your friends?
So, a lot. I'll tell you the names afterward.
But just tell me what
so
happened. What
one
they say?
person has seen it in person. So the one that I called while I was getting
Yeah,
related
yeah.
saw it and said I looked like an egg. So that's good.
And she's a girl too.
Yeah, it's funny though because I do. It's like
Oh.
right there.
No, those are real drops. Those
Well, I
are
saw a
things.
phantom one. Anyways, like I said, good afternoon, good evening, and most importantly, good night for everybody in the correct time zone.
That is my son, the chemotherapy patient. All right. Thank you guys for showing up. Epic Eden, thank you for putting me on blast at the last possible one. Josh Maddox, General, you've been wrong before? Yeah, I've been wrong before. I found out I was right the next day, but for a whole day I was wrong. If you talk to Gen X Mom, I've never been right. I've been wrong every fucking day we've been married. Listen, I gotta go, you guys. I'm totally fucked up. I'm gonna jump over to Discord. I'm gonna be fucked up in Discord. That's the stuff that we can talk about live with each other. If you guys want to go to Discord and see if I'm hanging out there, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, grab some food. I'm gonna hang out in Discord. Thank you guys for showing up tonight, all of you. I know I didn't get a chance to talk about each of you by name. I try to. I really do. You guys know that I try to recognize each one of you. I go through the stuff. The girls over here between the sheets, they try to capture as many of the conversations and questions and comments that are poignant. It's important. But thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for supporting the program. I'm slurring because I'm drunk. I'm going to say goodnight. So for every one of you that is listening across the planet, AM, FM, or across the Armed Service Radio Network, I want to tell you, each one of you, I'm getting my stream ending thing right there. I want to tell each one of you, thank you. I appreciate all of you. And we will catch all of you guys on the flip side.